Hi, hello, and good afternoon, and welcome to the Dunn Creative Live. My name is Amanda, and welcome. So we have 9 people here to get us started. So if you are here, say hi in the chat, and I will shout you out. We'll give everybody a few minutes to come on in. We're going to be doing some fun free readings today. And so far, we don't have any super chats or donations. So I will just be doing free readings until we get our first donation. And when that pours in, I will put that first donation as priority and do their reading. That's how it works around here. Neighborhood Hope Dealer, it's so good to see you. It's been a very long time. Well, not very long, but a month or so, I would say. Jimmy, thank you so much for your donation. We will be starting out with you, but I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. We'll kind of hang out for a moment, just to let people pour in here. And what we're gonna be doing is, we did this yesterday as well. So if you were here yesterday, you want to do it again, cool. If not, you can just let other people go. It doesn't matter. But what I did, I pulled out my handy dandy treasure box full of angel cards, and we just selected a word for each person who wanted a word, and it was really fun. One thing, I'll just get my little book here, but one thing I haven't done it yet this year, which is me slacking and all, but normally I will do like a word of the year, and this was for 2019, and my word that year was renew. So, the word of the year could be just kind of the energy you want to bring into your life, a mantra to live by. You can take these words as whatever it is you want to incorporate into your life or feel in 2021. Just good vibes. That's what we're going for today. So I'm going to give you guys a few moments to come in, and to get us started, I'm going to pull a word for everybody who wants one. I'm going to try to get through everybody. We only have 23 people, so it shouldn't be that hard. But I just want to start by saying hello. Hello, everybody. Let me go back up here and do some shout outs for my peeps. Okay. All right, we've got Alex in the house. We've got Monica Ortiz, Capri Sun. I love that name. Kiss JG is here. Isabella, Zore. If I'm mispronouncing that, I do apologize. JAS is here. Vicky Downey, hello again. Alexis, is that how you say your name? Hello. Ty Savage is here. Sam Marine. We've got Neighborhood Hope Dealer. We've got Himadri. Sorry. Hey girl, what's up? Thank you. Intuitive Tarot, aka Jimmy. Thanks for your donation. We've got, okay, some of these names are now repeating. Deanna. I saw someone say Deanna. Oh no, it is Deanna saying hi. Awesome. Jessica Sitwell, hello. Callie Connect, good to see you back. Prachi, good to see you. And a name I can't pronounce because I think that's in Russian or another language. I do apologize. Hello. Katie, let me see. Katie Aney, is that how you say your name? Hello. RM is back. Good to see you again. Okay, so we're about 3 minutes in. It's normally about the 5-minute mark, really, people start pouring in. I don't know if it's just delayed notifications or what's going on, but I think what we can do is just get started. Aloha, Tiari, hello. So what we're gonna do is Dina. Oh, Dina, okay, well now I will know to say that right from now on. I apologize for any mispronunciations. Empress Natalie or Nathalie, again, mispronunciations, that's all me. I do that all the time. I'm doing great, Capri Sun, how are you? Okay, guys, so we still have about 23 people in the house. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be pulling, oh, it's not letting you super chat, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. That's a bummer. I also do accept PayPal donation if you want to go check the link in my description for how to do that. If you have PayPal, that's an easy way. And fun fact, more of your money does go to help my mom that way. I think YouTube takes anywhere between 30 and 40% of your super chats off the top. before I get taxed on them to give to my mom. So it's kind of a weird deal. But yes, all of your lovely donations and super chats do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. She's still living in a little camper, and if you've been here a while, you've heard this spiel many, many times, but there are always new people coming in, so I just want to let everyone know what's up, that all of your lovely donations do go to help my mom get back on her feet. It's already been a year and a half now, and she's still in that little camper. So I'm doing everything she's doing everything she can, and my brother's doing everything he can, and the three of us together, I think, are going to be able to maybe, hopefully break ground in 2021 on her home. So hopefully, and all of your donations will just go to her furniture, her home, the building of it, just anything that we need to pay for along the way. That's where you guys will help come in. So thanks again, you guys. And all the money from my personal readings that I do also goes to help my mom. I'm doing everything I can last year and this year just to get her in that home. So thanks again, you guys. All right, we're at the 6-minute mark now, and you've heard my spiel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to draw one for everybody. This is just going to be a collective energy, one word for everybody. And then if you would like me to draw one for you, I will let you know the instructions right after I pull one for all of us. So let me just real quick get in here, rattle them around a bit, and choose a word for all of us that are listening or watching this later. Well, we have love. So 2021, we're going to bring more love into all the situations. And this doesn't just have to be a romantic love. This can be self-love. This can be love of your children, your friends, your partner. Just everybody, just sharing the love, that unconditional love is going to be awesome for all of us. Oh, Dina sent a PayPal. Thank you so much. All right. And we've got one also from Leandria. So whoever that is, can you please let us know, or if you haven't already, you may have. So now I'm going to start the super chat list, and if one of my amazing mods can man this list for me so I don't get all caught up and confused, that would be amazing. So we're starting with Jimmy, aka Intuitive Tarot, and then the next donation we received was from Dina, and then from Leandria, I think that's, if that person, oh, it's you, Neighborhood Hope Dealer, amazing, okay, that's you, so I will write Neighborhood Hope Dealer, and I know I spelled that wrong, because I'm like I'm so far away from this computer, it looks like I'm right on it, but it's like arm's length away from me so you can see what I got going on. So I'm doing some awesome typos here. Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Okay, we've got 3 people to start. All right. Oh, thanks, Monica. You're getting some likes for me. Thanks, girl. All right. So we've got 3 people starting out the super chat list. And what I do after we do this fun little exercise in our general reading for all of us here, yeah, it's okay, your question's on PayPal. Just let me know, you just let me know that in advance, so I've got that. I see that right here. I see it right here. And I got one from Tiari as well. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I do apologize. So if one of you guys could add Tiari to that list, she's here. I do believe it's a she. If not, correct me. I do believe I saw that name here in the chat doing the shout out. So if you can speak up, and we will have one of our mods get you on the list, Tiari. And thanks again, you guys, for your donations. But what we're going to do now, guys, is if you would like me to draw an amazing little word for you for 2021, or even just for January, or just for this week. You know, you can apply this to the whole year, this week, this month. Apply this word however you see fit in your own life. I won't go into too much detail about what the word means. I'll probably just draw the word, show it to you, and then move to the next person. So if you want me to draw a word for you right now, go ahead and put a 555 in the chat. Just write 555, and then I will know to draw a word for you for 2021. And I'll just work my way down the list until we run out, and then we will get into our general reading. Alex Lopez, you're the first one. Okay, let's get started. Gratitude, Alex. Being grateful for the good things in your life and the changes that are occurring. Dina, we've got beauty, focusing on beauty and making beautiful art or creations. That's going to be key for you in 2021 or wherever it is you're wanting to apply this. Let me scroll back up because I want to make sure I don't skip anybody. And if I do skip you, please just go ahead and put a 5. If you see I've skipped you in the chat, go ahead and put a 555 beneath. Okay, so we got Dina. Neighborhood Hope Dealer, your word is enthusiasm. Just bringing that enthusiasm and gumption into everything you're doing. I love that. Jimmy, aka Intuitive Tarot, you've got sisterhood or brotherhood. Finding a group of like-minded people is going to be an amazing thing for you this year or whenever it is you're wanting to apply this. JAS, honesty, speaking your truth, getting true about what it is you want to do, speaking your truth to other people, being honest with yourself and others as well. RM, your word is simplicity, simplifying your life, maybe getting rid of some clutter or some cluttered thoughts will really help you. Okay, Monica, you've got acceptance. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. I'm going slow here. Monica, you've got acceptance. Hannah Williams, your word is humor. Humor, I love it. Just laughing more. Great. Okay, so let's see. I did Hannah. Kiss JG, your word is honesty as well. Okay, Vicky Downey, your word is surrender. Awesome. Katie Aney, your word is, or Anne, I'm not sure if I'm mispronouncing that, expansiveness. Very Jupiter energy. Sam Reen, your word is adventure. Okay, let me scroll down a little bit. Tiari Yvette. Oh, it went way down. Let me scroll back up one moment, you guys. I don't want to skip anybody. So, Tiari. Oh, good. I did say your name right. All right. You love my readings. Best your mom. Oh, thank you. Well, your word is trust. What an amazing word. What an amazing word. Veronica Johnson, your word is release. That's a good one for 2021 with all these changes. Okay, Dina, your word is kindness. RM, your word is clarity. Let me scroll down, make sure I haven't missed anyone. If you're just now coming in, put a 555 in the chat if you'd like me to draw a word for you for 2021 or January or whatever time limit you want to apply it to. We've got, oh, you put another accidentally. That's okay, you got 2 words. Nemia, you have contentment. All right. Keep scrolling down now. Alexi, I'm so mispronouncing that. You have resilience. Chica Negra, you have celebration. How beautiful. Let me get to here. Oh, that really just jumped. 1 second. Stand by. Okay, Zohrea, Zohrea. This is for you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You've got abundance. What an amazing word. Hisulab. You have birth, giving birth to a child or new creations. Tiari, joy is your word. Ooh, awesome. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, I see a couple more 555s. Himadri put a 777, but we'll give you a word anyway. Vision. Vision is your word. Empress Natalie. Oh, celebration. That's awesome. Sabrina K, good to see you today, Sabrina. You've got responsibility. Good word, good word. Hamadri, yeah, we got you. Late night, good to see you again too. You've got balance. Awesome. Caprice Sun, your word is freedom. That's funny, they took their clothes off. Skinny dipping. Pooja Pandy, your word is integrity. Beautiful. All right, Callie Connect. Oh, it really jumped. I do apologize. Let me scroll back up to where I left off. Callie Connect, your word is respect. Okay. All right, any more 555s? Satif, your word is power. I have the power. I always say that when I see the word power. I think that's from He-Man from the 80s. Some cartoon I used to watch, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for the whatever disclaimer there, neighborhood hope dealer. That helps. Thank you. Sikos. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Sikos is your word is celebration. All right, a few more. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. Hold tight. I just don't want to miss anyone. I want everyone to get a little something for free here, if we can. Okay. If I skipped you, I do apologize. Angel 11, your word is light. And look at that beautiful angel on that card, Angel 11. Janae the dancer, your number is your word is strength. How beautiful. It is He-Man. Oh, awesome. Okay, Leo 5, your word is acceptance. All right, so if you're just now tuning in and you did not get a word drawn, or if I accidentally skipped you somehow, go ahead and put a 555 here in the next about 10 seconds so I can get your word. And we'll wrap this up and get into our reading for all of us that are here listening. So to give you guys a few more moments to get a 555 in the chat, which lets me know you want one word drawn for you. Otherwise, we will move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think we're done with the words. We may do this again toward the end. Oh, Blue Angel's here. We will get Blue Angel a word. Yeah, we may do this again toward the end of the chat, if I remember, or the live stream. But I'm only going to be live about 2 hours today. You got transformation, Blue Angel, and Nibedita. Your word is birth. Ooh, whoops. Let me hold that up so you can actually read it. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. Good to have you here. Okay, so we're done with words for now, but if you come in later, we may do this a little later, but I'm only going to be live for 2 hours. I was live for 4 hours yesterday, and I really burned myself out. Had a pretty big headache the rest of the night. That happens when I channel spirit for an extended period of time or meditate for an extended period of time. Even though I put the intention for that energy to flow through, sometimes it pools at the base of my skull right here, and it just gets this wraparound headache, or sometimes like an aura migraine. It's not a good time. But really it is worth it at times to be able to give you guys these messages. I do this because first and foremost, I want to help you guys, and I love you guys. So let's get into our general reading. I'm really wanting to go with, what am I wanting to go with? Spirit, help me out here. I don't know what to do. Help me. Okay, we're going to spellcasters. Yes, it does. I feel good today, but I don't want to push it. So that's what I'm doing, Dina. Thank you. All right, so, Zore. Yay. How are you? Okay. All right, you guys. So let's get into this. This is our general reading for all of us listening right now, of your inner child. Oh, that is so fun. I love that. I've been doing a lot of my own inner child work and healing lately, so I'm glad you're picking up on that. Thank you. Yeah, inner child healing is, I think, a big thing in the collective right now. A lot of people are having a lot of like 6 of Cups energy, a lot of old memories come up, old flames come up, old childhood friends they're thinking about, people who've passed away they're thinking about. That's kind of, and I'm getting chills already just talking about this. But, you know, we're all connected. So whatever it is I'm personally going through, I know on some level a lot of the collective or the more spiritually awakened people are going through as well. So you guys may have been doing a lot of inner child work, a lot of emotions surrounding your childhood or your early adulthood coming up, because really, I think it's not till age 25 or 27. If someone knows the exact age, let me know. I think it's 27. It's not until you're 27 years old that your brain is fully developed and you're considered an adult as per your anatomy. But yet 18 is the adult age in the US anyway. So yeah, I think a lot of us have growing up that we do after 18. I know I sure did. But yeah, lots of inner child, lots of the past coming up for us to re-examine and heal and release. Some of us really need to release the traumas that we've been through. Even if it didn't seem traumatic at the time, it can still affect us. because sometimes when you're in it to win it, when you're in that energy, you don't realize how traumatic or transformational it is. But when it's really difficult, sometimes when we're in those energies, I mean, just think of any type of show, like maybe The Walking Dead, where they're just constantly being traumatized over and over, but they don't have time to process that trauma. So they just push it down and go on to the next day. And, even though our lives aren't as traumatic or crazy as The Walking Dead, it's crazy how much that, we're just busy. Like, oh, I can't deal with these emotions now. I have to go to work, or I have to do this, or run to the store. Like, so we push it down, and then we never get back to it until it really comes to a head, and we're forced because our emotions is just too much, and we're on overload, and it all comes spilling out. Yes, I think we all needed to hear that. I've had chills the whole time. I think this is just a message we all need to know, that if you're having memories from the past, emotions from the past coming up, don't push them down. Get yourself in a place where you can be vulnerable and alone, if that's how you prefer to process, or around people that support you, and cry it out, punch a pillow, just rage it out somehow without hurting yourself or anyone else. Get those emotions moving through you, because it will benefit you immensely. But the reason all this is coming up is the energy here on this planet. The vibration is raising, and we can't, it's like that, I call it the backpack full of bricks. We can't chug along with this backpack full of bricks into these higher vibrational energies that we're heading into. So our higher self and our spirit team are kind of triggering us, and other people around us are triggering us to release things from the past. I think we all just needed to hear that. That wasn't quite a tarot reading, but like that energy just needed to come through, that information needed to channel through me just now. So let's do some cards. I think this is really going to pertain to that inner child. So thank you for reminding me. I think it was someone named Alex, not Alex the mod, Alex Lancaster Films. So thank you for kind of setting the tone today. I think you're right on the money. So I'm glad that you could say that and spark this little conversation we're going to have here. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants us to know, kind of about what we were just talking about. What does Spirit want us to know? Okay, wow. Yeah, well, we've got spirit guides, and we've also got animals. So some of you may be seeing spirit animals, or thinking about getting a new pet, or just really being drawn to animals or animal symbology, or just wanting to spend extra time and love with your little pets. But with spirit guide, you may be really wanting to reach out or feel that connection to your guides and just know what direction you're wanting to go. Hello, ma'am, and compliments. Thank you so much, Dr. Victor. Thank you. Yeah, we are having questions here very shortly. This is a general reading for all of us listening in right now. So you can take any of this information that I'm currently talking about. And also sometimes when I'm doing readings for other people, the information, because we are all connected, the information may hit home just like as if you had asked the question personally yourself. So take anything that resonates and leave everything else behind. Okay, let's get one more message for all of us from the Archangel deck, and then we will get into our first two super chats and then our free reading. Okay. All right. So we have chakra clearing. Yeah, I think we are doing this energetic purge. It's just on and popping right now. It says, call upon me, Archangel Metatron, to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So just wanting to get rid of old stuff, get rid of stagnant energy, purge old emotions and traumas from our lives. That's kind of what we're doing. Maybe these next couple of weeks, that's just kind of how the energy feels right now. And maybe as a whole for 2021, we're just really releasing what's not serving us anymore, because it is a universal year 5, which is change. Yes, I will be live tomorrow, but only for 1 hour tomorrow. My guides are like, you need to try to be quicker, more concise, and get to the point. 4-hour lives are probably not going to be my normal. I'm going to try to keep all these lives below 3 hours because I'm just having so much fun, and I'm so in it that I don't even realize my own, mental and physical problems with my own ailments going on. You know what I mean? I'm just so in it that I don't even realize, man, I got a really big headache right now. But yes, I definitely want to come on live for 1 hour. Not sure what time yet. I do have my writing group tomorrow as well. So, yeah, that's what I think we'll do. But yeah, I'll be live for 2 hours today, which we are at the 25-minute mark already, and we haven't even gotten into the readings yet. But I think this was important. We all needed a word. We all needed this little message and pep talk from our spirit guides. All right. Yes, I do that same thing when I'm doing creative things as well, Earthy Deva. I won't eat. I won't do anything. I'm just so immersed in what I'm doing that, maybe that's why I was born as a Libra ascendant, because I have so much trouble balancing my life. When I'm focused on something, I'm all in, and then everything else just kind of goes to pot. So yeah, it's not a good look for me. But anyway, thank you so much, Sabrina K, for your donation. We will have you added to the list. So Jimmy, what was your question? We're going to get right into this. I'm doing 2 super chat questions and then a free question. But when we hit that 1 hour, hour and a half mark, which we still have about an hour and 5 minutes left till we get there, basically what I want to do is, if we have just an accumulation of super chats, I want to cut off the free readings at that point and just focus on super chats. Okay, so Jimmy, aka Intuitive Tarot, we are ready for you. Let me just make sure I haven't missed your question, because sometimes that happens. Oh, it's Meower Never is here. Hello. Okay. All right, Jimmy, are you here? I know you're here. You were earlier anyway. So Jimmy, you're up on deck here. I may have missed it. Hope I didn't. Oh, any messages spirit guides have for me, love, etc. Okay, let's start with the romance angels just to get a love message for Jimmy. Okay, any messages for Jimmy, spirit, and thank you. Well, you got 3 love cards coming out. So, okay, wow. So this really pertains to your situation, and I love everything about this. First and foremost, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And also, I'm seeing that you are just healing those energetic cords of the relationship that you're kind of currently, I don't know if you guys are still together or apart, or if you've heard from her. But of course, there's definitely still that connection there of some sort. But just healing that connection. Of course, my cord pulling meditation that I hope to get made, or you could do that cord cutting, but envision that cord being pulled, not cut, because you also have a reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that's always a good card, especially when you're wanting to get back together, work things out, and also make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So making the effort to heal this relationship and from the past. Yeah, not together. No communication yet either. Okay, yeah. So really, for the most part, just work on healing your own inner child. Work on, because I am drawn to those children there. So there may be children involved, or just your own inner children. Take a more playful approach, and just healing your own family dynamic of your parents and any siblings or anything like that. Healing anything going on there. And she may be doing the same thing. I really do feel like she's going through some stuff besides just the break with your relationship. I do feel she's very, like her heart is broken in another way as well. She may be going through a lot of heavy, almost dark night of the soul energy is really what I'm feeling on her end. Let me also get a message from the tarot just to see any additional information that wants to come through for you, Jimmy, about the relationship or just about whatever needs to come up. Okay, so we got 3 here. We've got the strength. Yeah, really drawing on that inner strength you have. And then wherever Leo falls in your chart, Jimmy, that might be a good place for you to focus your attention, your energy. Say, for instance, Leo is your 5th house. I'm not sure what your Leo is. Or any planets that are in Leo, that's where you focus. But if it is, for an example, your 5th house, that is your creative endeavors, your romantic life. 7 is more your house of partnership, 7th house. But your romantic life, your romantic dynamic is a 5th house energy. Oh, you have a moon in Leo. Okay, so that's all about your mind as well. So yeah, but you also have the Ten of Cups, so that's emotional fulfillment. Like, this is one of the best cards you can get. It's amazing. So I think as a result of some healing, there's some really good vibes on the other side of that healing for you. Whether you do decide to get back together or not, you're gonna feel very emotional fulfilled. And there is a cuddling session going on here between these little puppy and kitty. So I think that you will find someone you can really connect with on an emotional level, someone romantically, but also with the Six of Coins, you may be receiving help from someone or being able to step in and help somebody coming up. And you'll just be intuitively guided and know what that means in your life. So I hope that resonated, Jimmy. All right, Dina, you are next. If you want to get your question up there, we can go ahead and get right into your question. Oh, that's right. You had yours on PayPal, so I will look that up real quick here. So just let me know you're still here, Dina. Oh, you are. Okay. I see your comment. Okay. So Dina wants to know, I want to be a musician, but my question is, am I meant to be a singer in the spotlight or just a producer and writer for other people? Okay, let's just do yes or, see if we can get a yes or no for singer and then just producer, etc. Okay. For Dina, is Dina meant to be a singer in the spotlight? We'll start there. And I'm not looking at it, I'm not flipping it until we're ready. Okay, or is she just meant to be a producer behind the scenes kind of thing and not a singer? Okay, let's just see what we got. So for singer, we're going to see it together. I can't see it. Look for a sign. So you're going to be receiving a sign from spirit or the universe in regards to if this answer is a yes or a no. And then let's check this one together for the first time. A year from now. So I think a year from now, there's really going to be a lot going on with the more producer type stuff. Let me just check your question again. And writer, you will have an opportunity to really shine in the writing and production department a year from now. Let's just get a clarifier on that. Look for a sign about the singing in the spotlight. Is Dina meant to be singing in the spotlight? And I just heard both. Maybe you are writing songs for others and producing, but you may also be in the spotlight in your own regard as well. And then we've got, get more information. Yeah. So I think this is just letting us know you've got options. You've got multi-talented, multifaceted stuff going on. And I just heard Shine Bright Like a Diamond, that Rihanna song. When I said multifaceted, I just heard Shine Bright Like a Diamond. But let's get what do you call this? Life Purpose Oracle card for you, just to see what you need to know in this direction. Okay, we got one. I want one more for Dina. Well, we got two more for Dina. Okay. Yeah, career change. So you're definitely taking this leap of faith in the music industry of some sort. Going to write and produce my own music regardless. Good, because you're on the right track. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your true heart's desires, which I think you've done. I think you're really gonna be like, as far as like long-term success, and I just saw 3333 for how long we've been live, 33 minutes, 33 seconds. For your most known notoriety will probably be for things you do for other people, but I do see you having a fun, tight-knit community or following with what it is that you do on your own independently. And then healer. Your songs, your music, and now I'm getting chills, Dina. It's very healing, and the type of music and the way that you sing, the way that you put things together is very needed. It's a very needed genre of music, or is it a really unique genre of music, or is there just something really unique about the way you do this? Because I'm really picking up the word authentic and unique, and it stands out. It stands out from the crowd. But with this healer card here, it says you have the spiritual gift of healing with a desire to share it with others. I'm just feeling blessed with Avery born. Yeah, yes. My mom, my brother, he had his first baby on the 30th of December. So we're all super excited about that. He does have a stepson who's 16. So he's already been a dad for about 8 years now. But he just had his own little baby girl, Avery Christine. So we are really excited about her, and I can't wait to meet her. I'm so excited. All right, yes. But Dina, you need to be doing this. You're on the right track. Follow your intuition, follow your heart. I feel that so much. I want to heal with my music. Well, girl, yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, chills, chills, chills. Just the intention that you want to heal with your music will put those codes of healing and awakening and inspiration within that music. Because I'm sure, Dina, that you have certain music that you're really drawn to that just makes you feel all the way down to your soul when you listen to it. That's probably because those people either put the intention of healing and connection and love within that music, or they channeled that music from the divine, and of course the divine would be infused with healing, love, and inspiration, and just a better world. It's something that inspires people to want to live in a better world and be better people. And all the greats were channeling spirit to create these codes within their music that make us all want to level up, level up, level up, level up, right? So that's what we're doing. And that's what you're going to be doing. Absolutely, I do. I gravitate towards healers and loving music with great messages. Yes. So that's the type that you're going to be doing. Even if it's more pop and it really does fit in, there's still going to be just something a little extra about it, a little twist that you put on it that's just uniquely Dina, if that makes sense. So I hope that resonated. Okay, guys, if you have a question you would like answered for free, go ahead and pop that right down there in the chat, and I will intuitively select one question for the free round, and then we will be getting back, and you're so welcome, Dina. We will be getting back into our super chat list, and next on that super chat list, so be on deck, be ready, is Neighborhood Hope Dealer, and then Tiari. Yvette, that's right, okay. Thank you so much for your donation, Vaishnavi. What a pretty name. I like that. Vaishnavi Prasanna. And if I'm mispronouncing that, I do apologize. But it sounds very pretty. So we can get Vaishnavi added to the list, hopefully, one of my amazing mods. And shout out to my awesome mods for helping me keep that super chat list and keeping the peace around here. And thanks for the reminder or PSA up there, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. That really helps out. Yes, all of your donations do go to help my mom rebuild her home. Her house burned down in July 2019, and she's still living in a little camper, and I really want her to have her home. She deserves it. Okay, I'm glad I pronounced it right. Thank goodness. And thank you so much for your donation, Tony. Thank you so much. We will get you added to the list as well. All right, I'm going to intuitively select from the free questions that you guys have posted for me here. We've got 37 people here. Hello, all of you. How are you doing? And thanks for all your likes on the video. It really does help me in the algorithm, so I totally appreciate that. Okay, let me go up here. Okay, Joy Robinson, I'm being directed to your question. Should I see where things go with N? Love and Light 1111. Awesome. Okay, let's find out. Let me make sure I'm... Oh, thank you so much, Earthy Deva, for your donation. Okay, so we do have the list going here. Thank you so much, Alex, for the list, and Intuitive Tarot, and Neighborhood Hope Dealer, and It's Meow or Never. All my mods, just thank you so much. Now I lost my question that I was having. Joy Robinson. I think that's who it was. Yes. Should I see where things go with N? Love and Light. For Joy Robinson. Woo. Okay. Should Joy Robinson see where things go with N? And I'm going to assume this is a romantic question. I shouldn't assume. I do assume a lot. I shouldn't. Wow. Well, we've got to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if this person doesn't know if you like them, now would be the time to maybe give them a little bump, like, hey, what's up? Reach out and let them know how you feel. That would be a good starting point. Let's just get one more card and just see if this maybe has some long-term potential. Woo! So I don't know if this is someone you had in the past, or been with in the past, or just had a crush on in the past. Or this could even be past life energy. But it says here, someone from your past is returning to your life. So I don't know if this person is from your past in some regard, but it feels to me like there is a reconciliation of sorts on the horizon for you. But let's just ask if there is potential with N. Is there potential? I see it. Okay. Ask your angels. So, I mean, of course, with the express your love, I think there is definite possibility that your feelings will be reciprocated. But you can ask your guides, ask your angels to help you, like look for a sign, or just help you know that you're on the right track by pursuing N. But to me, it looks like a good move, at least in the current timeline. So I hope that answered your question. All right, Neighborhood Hope Dealer, it is your turn. And followed by Tiari. So have your questions ready, and we can just get right into it after each other question that I answer. Oh, and I left my water over there, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Sorry guys, 1 second. I just dumped all my tarot cards on the floor. Well, not all of them, but all of the ones in that deck. Okay. All right. Let's get back to work here. All right. He just texted you. LOL, thank you. Literally when you pulled for me. That is, didn't I say look for a sign? I think that's your sign there, Joy. Take it and run. Amazing. See, that's how spirit works. And that was instant manifestation at work, my friends. I love that. Awesome. Neighborhood Hope Dealer says, may I please have a message from spirit? Any message spirit would like me to, I can't read, would like me to have as I embark on my 2021 journey. Yes. Okay, message from spirit from Neighborhood Hope Dealer for 2021. We all know how 2020 went. And hindsight is now 2020. Any messages for Neighborhood Hope Dealer for 2021? Okay. Wow, so we have joy. So this is going to be a much happier year for you. Something you can actually take that. I just heard like a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief. And not to say this year will probably be perfect, because I don't think any year is perfect for any one person ever. But there is a sense of joy. But you also have the 37 here, which is a new beginning. So especially if 2020 was a whole thing for you, going to be a much better year. You're going to make much more progress in your life and just feel a lot happier and a lot less stressed and weighed down by your responsibilities. But you also have the cat card. Look at that kitty cat. We have here independence and healthy boundaries. So there's the 9 there. 1 + 8 is 9. So you're ending a cycle of letting people walk all over you or siphon your energy. You're putting up some healthy boundaries, and that could even be with yourself. Healthy boundaries by breaking some negative habits that you may have developed and replacing them with habits that are actually going to serve your life. Because self-development, that word just popped in. Oh, you're a Leo sun, so that's perfect card for you. But for me, it's like you are just really just fixing things that you may have gone off the rails in 2020, or stuff you kind of put on the back burner, but you're just fixing it. You're really wanting to, I'm looking over there because I had the live, that's where I actually created it, and now it's live over there. See how far delayed we are. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm so easily distracted. I didn't even notice that till just now. But yes, you are just putting up those healthy boundaries, even with yourself, with your habits, and just the way you treat yourself, the way that you talk about yourself in your own mind, the way you may possibly beat yourself up. I think you're going to be easier on yourself this year. So let's just get a Believe in Your Own Magic card for you. For Neighborhood Hope Dealer, any message from spirit for Neighborhood Hope Dealer? Yeah, surround yourself with love. And to me, these are healthy people. Healthy people you're surrounding yourself with. Healthy energy. Just non-toxic people. Interpret that as you will. But just people who aren't going to make you feel bad for being yourself. And look, there's your kitty cat again. Right there on the floor. Look at that. It's so cute. But yes, This to me feels like a lot of fun time. Like-minded friends, sharing some snacks and some good conversation. Even if this is just, if you can't get together with someone in real life, hanging out online with people, like-minded people that you can really jive and vibe with as well. And be self-loving to yourself. And then look, we've got another new beginning. So it's a new self-love journey and putting up those boundaries because you need that. You really do. Okay. So I hope that resonated for you, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. And next on our list was Tiari, I do believe. So we can get that question, and then we will be ready for our next free question after Tiari's question. I'm so glad it resonated, and you're so welcome, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Okay, Tiari is next, and then we have our free question, and then we have Hasulab, and then Earthy Deva, and then free question, and then Earthy Deva's second question. That's kind of who's on deck. So if you heard your name just now, be ready. So we can just go right into the next person, because I think just because I am kind of on a bit of a time limit today, if I give you guys a few moments to put the question, but we don't hear from you, we may have to skip you and then pick you up right next if you're back. Just to keep things moving, because I don't like to keep people waiting if we can. So Tiari, are you, oh, there you are. Am I meant to do tarot or be a healer? Thank you for your time. Sending good vibes. Awesome. Sending you good vibes right back, Tiari. Okay. Is Tiari meant to do tarot or be it? To me, tarot and healing kind of go hand in hand, if you ask me. But I don't know if you're a writer or have writing ability or want to be a writer of some sort, but it says here, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. But I also want to say the words you speak. So to me, that really does point to being very well developed in the area or arena of being able to read tarot. Also, you got the environmentalist card. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, teach about nature and the animals. So a healer. You're an earth healer, an animal healer, a person healer. I think there's a way you can combine the two. That's really what I'm hearing, Tiari. But what else does Spirit want Tiari to know about being a tarot reader or a healer? Whoa. We have Infinite Abundance card, and that's a great card to come out. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So yeah, you use your intuition, but I have a feeling you'll be able to use it both ways. But wow, you also have the author card popping out. So there's definitely something in your mind or in your, something in your arena that needs to get out to other people, something you need to speak out or write out or publish in some way, but also publishing, writing, author. You could be the author of a video, just like kind of like what I'm doing now. I publish videos every week. A YouTuber who's publishing, because of course you have to write the content. You have to create your little plan for your video. You gotta write the description. That's a form of writing as well. So take that how that resonates. But if you're looking to write actual books, you've got some major support from Spirit to be doing so. Let me just grab you one more for Tiari about healing and tarot. Is this a good fit? I think it is. Look at that. Healer. Yeah, for sure. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. And being a tarot reader is a form of healing because you are bringing people messages from beyond and you're helping heal them with the messages that you're speaking or writing or what have you. So I hope that resonated, Tiari. All right. So if you're here for a free question, go ahead and pop that one time in the chat and I will intuitively select a question. With the help of my guides, they will help me select a question. So go ahead and get those in. We've got 30 people in the house and we've got 30 likes on the video. So thank you guys so much for all of your likes. It really helps me out with the algorithm. See, now I'm at least 10 seconds ahead of you guys. At least what I'm seeing on that screen over there. So, I think so. Yeah, now I see you pointing over there. Okay. All right, so it says here, that's a super chat. Thank you so much for your super chat. We will get you added to the list. All right, Vicki Downey wants to know what is coming toward her this month, so let's find out. I'm being directed to the Oracle of the Avalon once again for Vicki Downey. What is coming toward Vicki this month, Spirit? Anything Vicki needs to know? Ooh, we got two. We got two that you need to know right now, Vicki. First and foremost, the King. And that's a number 3, very creative energy. And it says here, the King, man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. And to me, I'm getting a very King of Wands vibes as well. Just really being able to go after what it is you desire, being a leader in your own life, even if you're not directing others, people are going to see you as an example. It does resonate. I'm so glad, Tiari. Thank you so much. But people are going to really be seeing you as an example of just what it is to be like, who it is to be like in the year 2021 coming up. And just the sense of justice. So anything that you've been feeling in your life, Vicki, that's been unfair or unbalanced is going to start balancing out and being more in your favor is really what I'm seeing. But then with this horse card, I love this one. We've got the 36 up there. That's the end of a cycle, that 9. Accepting help from others and delegating authority. So that's what a great leader doesn't do all the work themselves. They delegate the things that they know other people would be able to do for them. So especially if you're overwhelmed, Vicki, see where in your life you can delegate certain things to other people or just drop them off your plate altogether. Because I do have a feeling in 2021, you will have a tendency to get really overwhelmed really quickly. So self-care and just making sure you're not burning yourself out are really going to be key for you in 2021. But that being said, I also want to grab you a self-care card for 2021, Vicki. Anything you can do to take care of yourself. Well, we have here movement and look for fairies. So to me, with this movement card, this is just getting out there, maybe doing some exercise, going on a walk in your neighborhood, just doing something to move the energy through your body. And especially when you do start to feel burned out, you would think, oh, well, I'm tired, I'm lethargic, why would I want to move? It seems counterintuitive that you would have energy to be moving and walking and stuff if you were really burned out, but actually it has a great healing effect on your body by letting that energy move through you and make you feel more energized as a result. And then with the look for fairies card, to me, this is just saying look for the unexpected, good surprises, really fun and exciting surprises. This could even be spiritual gifts that you have coming online, seeing interdimensional beings such as a Bigfoot or a fairy or something like that, something that we don't always see or only certain people can see. You're really going to be gaining knowledge in that regard, just about stuff that other people don't know a lot about. So I hope that resonated, Vicki. And our next on the list, we've got Hasulab. And if I'm mispronouncing that, I do apologize. Zar is here. Hello, Zar. Hasulab, you are next. All right. And then after that, we've got Earthy Deva, aka Anna's first question. So Anna, if you want to have that ready right after Hasulab's question, we can get right into that. Okay, Hasulab wants to know reading on career and finance, and when will I be selling my house? Okay, let's see, get into the career part. Hasulab, anything on career and finance for this year? Well, we've got freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So you're going to have more freedom in your career, more freedom with your finances. And when you, to me, it's like if you didn't have a lot of money coming in, you wouldn't have that freedom. So this to me is already saying this is going to be a more lucrative year for you, more financial abundance pouring in for you this year than what had happened for you in 2020. You have the freedom to even travel to do what you need to do. Also, the let go card. walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So anything surrounding your career or finances, any limiting beliefs that you have around money that you had in 2020 or just have had your whole life, healing those is really going to help you bring in more abundance because you won't be limiting yourself anymore. So that's for your career and finances. So for selling your home, oh good, I did pronounce it right. Yay, I did something. I did something right. Okay, let's just ask the angel answers if we can get a time limit on when you'll be able to sell your home. When will Hasula be able to sell their home? Spirit, please. Okay, we got 2. Hopefully they're not contradicting each other. Okay, first we have the situation will improve and improving. We got the word improve there twice. Look at that. So to me, you improving your own physical vessel, that is your home here on earth. Your first and foremost home on earth is your body. So improving your own health will really help you sell your home as well. But the situation will improve. So if you have been trying to sell this home for a while, it looks to me like you will be able to in 2021 at some point. You will definitely be able to sell that home. They're not giving me a very distinct time frame because I think there are still certain choices that you need to make or decisions you need to make, or maybe even home improvements around the home because we had that word improve twice. Certain home improvements that would really help you sell that home, that you could get those done before you try to sell the home. Or if you've already been trying to sell the home, maybe making this improvement will make that sale happen for you. So I hope that resonated for you. And Anna, you are next, Earthy Deva. And then after Anna's question, we're going to be taking another free question. So have your free questions ready. Don't post them quite yet, but when I let you know, go ahead. Happy New Year to you, Neha, as well. You're so welcome, Hasula. And thanks for your donation and your question. Okay, so Anna, first question, should I keep making candles or should I save money or energy for other projects and activities? Okay, for Earthy Deva, should Anna keep selling candles? And I do actually want to go to Angel Answers for this as well. So I'll pull that, but I won't look at it yet. And also Angel Answers, okay. Should Anna, whoa, there we go. One more. Should Anna keep making candles? Oh. Okay, wow. So we've got, and I think these 2 cards came out yesterday for someone's reading together, forgiveness and recovery. So I actually think that making these candles is sort of a fun thing that's very soothing for your soul. It's very meditative for you. It's something you enjoy doing. And it helps you really get into your mind to find those dark places so you can heal them. I don't know if that's true, but that's just what Spirit's showing me is this is something that's actually soothing and healing for you. But we also have teachers. So I don't know if you had planned to teach other people how to make candles or make videos on how you can make candles, but I think that would be something fun. But let's just see, as far as your energy goes, if this is something, whoa, that you should be doing. Okay, so we have compromise. So I don't think you should stop altogether. Maybe just don't do it as much because here the situation will improve. I think if your intent is to be able to sell these candles, you'll start to actually see some income from that if that's what you're trying to do. Lost a piece of a bug in the video. Oh, I do apologize for that. Sometimes on the replay it pans out well. And I'm at the 59 minute and 1 second mark right now. So you may want to write that down to go back and listen. But basically what I said was with the teacher card, maybe you would be making a YouTube video or trying to teach other people how to make candles, and that just might be really fun for you to do. And as far as, with the compromise card, especially if you were kind of doing this for money or wanting to make some income from the candles, the compromise, I said, maybe if you're not making a lot, maybe don't do it as much, but don't quit doing it altogether because I think it's very therapeutic for you. It's something you enjoy doing, so don't stop just because maybe it's not making as much money. But also the situation will improve. So if you are trying to make more money with it, I think at some point during 2021, you'll have the potential or ability to really make some decent money with the candles. So I don't think it's a waste of your energy at all. So let me put these away and we'll get to your second question, and then we'll take that free question. So hold tight with your free questions, guys. We're just going to answer the second one here. Make an ebook. Oh yeah, that could absolutely pertain. Absolutely. I just default to say YouTube video or YouTube tutorial because YouTube's what I do. But do it. Use your intuition to put it toward what you're thinking of. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So Anna's second question. I'd like to keep selling them, but when I do, I feel like something is not quite on point. Oh, okay. Any guidance around that? That's your second question. Okay. So let's see. Need guidance on selling them. Let's just get some guidance on selling those candles. Oh, that wasn't your second. We kind of did answer that though. That just doing it, it would just kind of turn around. A message around friendship. I've been feeling a need a lot of time for myself to reprioritize my life, passions, projects, but at least, oh my gosh, I can't read. I'm so far away from this, it's hard to see. To reprioritize my life, passions, projects, but at times it feels hard. Okay, let's just get a message about friendship from this deck first. Okay, message for Anna around friendship. Any message about friendship? We got one. Okay, fragmented energy. And this makes sense with what you had said. You just feel like you need a lot of time for yourself. So it's really hard for you to understand how much time you should spend with others versus how much time you should spend with yourself. And whichever it is, whichever sign is your ascendant, and then whichever sign is your seventh house, those are the two on the axis, because the ascendant sign is you, and the seventh house sign is everyone else in the world. The masses, your partners, everyone in the world that's not you is a seventh house. So whatever signs rule your ascendant, that's your energy. And then the seventh house is everyone else's energy. Looking into the axis of those two signs will really help you. And if you could tell me what they are, I could help you. Cancer and Capricorn. Okay, so yes, and that's an interesting axis. So, Capricorn, you want to do things for other people. With a Capricorn, you just want to work and put in the work and put in the work, but that is your ascendant. So that's you wanting to be able to work on yourself. And Cancer is you wanting to love everybody. So I can definitely see why that is such a balancing act for you you want to give to yourself first and foremost, because, as that Capricorn ascendant, you want to put in the work with yourself. But with the Cancer in the seventh, you're really wanting to also take care and nurture and spend time and really communicate and commiserate with other people. So I can definitely see why that's such a tough balance for you. But let's just see if we can get some guidance on how you can balance that better, because I think that would be very helpful. Let's go to Self-Care Oracle. Sometimes we can get guidance from balancing, but I also want to get one from the Work Your Light as well for Anna and the friends. Any message about friends and taking care of herself? Aromatherapy. And I think this goes with your candles. I don't know if you can maybe create a class or something surrounding those candles, or creating something where you can just spend, or maybe just inviting your friends over to make candles. That might be really fun. Actually, another question I had in mind, but you got to the point. Oh, wow. Interesting how I just jump right to conclusions. But anyway, what I want to do is grab the Work Your Light. But yeah, aromatherapy will really help you connect to being able to connect with friends and also spend time with yourself. But maybe even, I just heard maybe making one night a week where you're really putting the priority toward your friends. Because really, if you think about it, as an adult, one night a week spent with your friends or one day a week, that's quite a bit of time, actually. You're really putting in the effort in a friendship if you can get together or talk or communicate at least once a week. To me, that feels doable for probably anybody. But you got the initiation card, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So I think there are a lot of life lessons you're currently learning surrounding your personal boundaries versus hanging out with other people. And it is a balancing act. I'm a Libra ascendant, which is all about other people. And then the Aries, which is the more self-centered, I'm just hanging out with myself, is my 7th house. So I have to figure that balance out for myself on the daily. So I totally get where you're coming from. But I think you prioritizing making, at least even if you have to schedule a time where you're hanging out with friends, I think it will really benefit you. It'll refill your well and make you feel really connected to other people. And in effect, it will really help you feel more connected to your own self, your own higher self, and your own soul. So I hope that resonates for you. Yeah. And especially as adults, the 24/7 friendships, especially when you have a lot of other things going on, that's just not feasible for most people. So I hope that resonated for you, Anna, and brought you some guidance. But yeah, just prioritizing maybe one day a week or one day every couple of weeks, whatever feels doable for you. And then, getting together with your friends or scheduling it out where you'll meet or you'll hang out online together or however it is you hang out. That's pretty much what you'll have to do to be able to balance everything. So I hope that resonated. All right, if you have a free question, now is the time to pop that into the chat. Just post it once, please. Don't spam the chat. Just one time will do. And I will use my intuition and the help of my guides to select the question that needs answered most in this moment. So go ahead and get that up there. I'll give you a moment because I think you guys lag about 10 seconds behind me. So I'm going to give everyone a few moments to hear what I'm saying and get it or typed in. I'm a weirdo. So if you're new here, hi, I'm weird. I'm also Amanda, so nice to meet you. Okay, I think I gave everyone enough time. Okay. Bojana, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name or if I'm even pronouncing your first name right, but I'm directed to your question. I'm a Capricorn, he's a Cancer, and then it's continued. Was there, whoa. We got something popping off down here. Was he with another woman after me? We broke up 4 months ago. Okay, so you want to know. It's a no for now. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I can feel that energy very close those are, so I don't think it's going to be long. But I'm sorry, that's still disappointing for you, I'm sure. But, like you said, divine timing. So Bojana, oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Let's go ahead and get into this about your guy. Was he with another woman when you broke up? You're so welcome. Woo. No. It's loud and clear. That's a no. I do feel, though, that he may have been talking to 2 people, but nothing came of it. It wasn't even like an emotional connection, like just nothing. Nothing came of it. No. I think the people he was talking to probably were just friends. I don't see any romantic linking up or hooking up, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't think so. I'm so sorry you broke up. I hope that you can get back together. But I hope that answered your question. It was right to the point. Spirit, I love when they're right to the point. But I think you just needed to know that. Your heart just needed to know that so you could move forward in whatever way you decide to move forward. You had positivity. Yeah, dear. Aw. Big hugs, Bojana. Big hugs. And thank you, Rosella, for your amazing donation. You're so sweet. And we will get you on that list. All right. Next. Yeah, and just a word of advice. If you do spam the chat, I automatically skip right over everything you write because Spirit's like, one at a time, please. That's not my rule. That's Spirit's rule. One at a time so that we can focus in on the energy of who needs the question answered the most. And I think Bojana was the one we just used, or question we were just directed to because she really needed to know that so she could move on, move forward, make her heart feel healed. So if you're meant to have your question answered, Spirit will direct me. You don't need to post it 4, 5, 20 times. Big hearts to you too, Bojana. Okay, I'm not sure who's next on my super chat. We just finished up with Anna, so I'm going to scroll up and see if I can find it. I do apologize. Stand by. And we have 36 people here. That's quite a number. 37 now. Okay. Sabrina K, you're next, and then Alex Lancaster Films, you are on deck. So both of you can get your questions in. Sabrina K, you get your question in, and then Alex, be ready to post yours right as we wrap up Sabrina's. We can get right into it and keep this chat a-moving. I like to just keep the questions and the answers flowing, so we don't have big gaps of time between each question. So I try to shout out who's next, but I had to scroll for that list. So one of my mods can keep my list close by. That would really help me, and I appreciate you guys so much. Sabrina K says, I feel like I'm being followed randomly by my dad's old dog or sometimes a wolf. I see glimpses, and I want to know if there's a dog or a wolf or similar animal around me and what the message is. Okay, for that, I want to go to my spirit guide deck, spirit animal oracle. I'll be right back. It's over here. I was going to pull this today, and then I'm like, nah, I might not need it. I should have just listened to my intuition. Grab it out of the box here. Let's see, there's another one as well, archangel animals. We'll just get one from each deck. That's what we'll do. Okay. Get back. These pants are way too big, so I apologize. I'm pulling them up constantly. Okay. All right. Sabrina K, what does she need to know about this dog or this wolf? Turn it right. That is, she feels is following her around. What does she need to know? Okay, that's it right there. So this is deck 1. We've got Wombat Spirit. Be at home. So they're wanting you to be in the present moment for sure. We've got the number 68, which adds up to 14, which adds up to 5. So big changes. You need to be in the present moment and really be noticing the signs and synchronicities around you, which I think you've already been doing, because there are big, beautiful changes on the horizon for you. What else about this dog or wolf? Well, we've got Raven. Prepare for change. What were we just saying about those changes? Yeah. Prepare for change. And archangels, I will just put that there. You can read that and look those up if you want to work with those archangels to figure out something more about that. I just feel, here with that be at home, they're just telling me you're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. So you may have a lot of guides that are around you right now because there are these changes about to pop off or already have been popping off in your life. And they just want you to know you're not alone, you're supported, you're being guided, you're making the right choices, and following your intuition is going to be key for you to help to figure out what changes you need to make. Oh, wow, yeah, we've got lots of spammers today. I do apologize to those of you who are following the rules. Some people just don't want to listen, I guess. But, yeah, maybe they didn't know the rules either, so I'm not trying to call anyone out. Just want everybody to be respectful of, it's not even being respectful to me or spirit, it's just being respectful to the other people in the chat and just not taking up everything, you know what I mean? So anyway, back to your reading, Sabrina, and the dog, the wolf symbology. Prosperity. Yeah, these changes that are going on in your life, Sabrina, are bringing you prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I think that's a pretty clear sign. But you can also look up what a dog spirit means, what a wolf spirit means. That will give you, and I'm sure you may have already done that. Yeah, residuals of 2020 for sure. But yes, you will be having these changes go on in your life, and you'll be supported both through spirit and people in your life. People that are in your life still will really want to help you and support you through these changes. And as a result of those changes, you're going to be bringing in more abundance into your life. Put these down here in my empty slots of my little shoe organizer that I use for my cards here. Oh, I'm so weird. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Lorraine, for your subscription. Welcome to our little area here on the internet. Thank you so much. Yeah, we may need to do some saging. I saged the area before we got going on the live, but you never know. Alex Lancaster, I think you had posted your question here up here earlier. Should I focus on winning votes for my film? I don't know why I said twin. For my film Transhuman in the Lift Off Global Film Festival starting on Monday. Okay, let's see if you should focus on winning votes for your film Transhuman. Should Alex focus on winning votes for the film Transhuman? Whoa, well, we got 2. Okay, we've got listen to your intuition and also within the next few months. So is this festival, okay, so it's starting on Monday. So obviously this is going to be null and void after the few months from now. But over the next few months, I think your intuition's on point. Like you already know what you want to do or what you're going to do. And this is just spirit saying, follow your intuition. But also I'm hearing, yes, do it. Do it. It will pay off. But within the next few months, to me, this is directing me to a new opportunity coming in for you. Maybe about this film or something else you're working on, or you'll have an opportunity to meet with people to work on something new. Something like that. That's really what I'm getting. But let's just get a word of advice about, your film or anything Spirit wants you to know about any upcoming projects for Alex. But I'd say that answer is yes. And listen to your intuition. Okay, fellow travelers, yeah, support is all around you. And I feel like there are going to be people reaching out that want to collaborate or work with you on a future project. That, I think, was what I saw within the next few months card. So Spirit wants you to be looking for signs, synchronicities, and keeping your ear to the ground for opportunities. But I don't think you're going to have to look too hard. They're going to come to you. That's really what I feel. So I hope that resonates for you, Alex. But yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Okay. So next we have Vaishnavi Prasanna. Sabrina K says she feels like she's changing so fast. Yeah, in 2021, it's going to be quite the year of change and chaos in this world. It's just 2020 part 2, really. But, we can focus on all the things that are crumbling in the tower moments going on in the world, or we can focus on our own little life, our own little bubble, because that's where our control lies. If we're just watching the news all the time and seeing all the chaos and destruction, at any point in our, modern history with TVs and radios and whatnot, we could tune into destruction all day long, every day on every channel, because there's always negative news being reported constantly. We can focus on that, or we can take our power back and focus on, well, what can I do in my life? Does this thing happening across the world even affect me? Not to say you can't have, empathy and compassion for the things people are going through, but to immerse yourself and kind of be that hero, dying on the sword as some sort of martyr from, something going on across the world. Like, that's not what you're here to do. You're here to raise the vibration by being your truest and best and most productive, authentic self. And that's going to look different for each of us, because we all have our different jobs we're doing, or, gifts that we come in with. All right, so Vaishnavi wants to know, what do my guides want to tell me right now? Feeling a little down. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're feeling down. Well, let's get some pep back in your step. Any message from Spirit for Vaishnavi? Okay, we've got protection. So I just see like five very dominant guides coming in for you to let you know you're safe and you're protected, because I feel there are some changes. And the number 5 too is about change. That's funny. Change is coming in for you. And I keep wanting to touch my heart chakra and that high heart chakra area. So maybe you're getting upgrades. Maybe you're feeling heart palpitations or heartburn, or even sore throats that kind of go in down to here. But this is not anything to worry about or to have to go to the doctor about. This to me is you're leveling up. Your heart chakra and your higher heart chakra are upgrading right now. That might be why you're feeling a little down, maybe a little emotional, because your heart is purging from old wounds, old traumas. That's really what I'm seeing for you first and foremost. But also there is that number 38 there, which adds up to 11. You are awakening, spiritual awakening, possibly even Kundalini awakening symptoms going on in your life. But you are just leveling up spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's what they want you to know right now. And also the Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, and foundations. See, it's all coming together. And she's touching her heart area as well. Look at that. I love when Spirit confirms what they show me through the cards. It just also helps you guys know that these messages are real. These messages are meant specifically for you. But physical health. So just if you're feeling a little down, a little depressed, and even just feeling, kind of off, take care of yourself. Do some sea salt baths, some grounding, getting out in nature, meditating. But you're building new foundations. You've got the number 27. You're at the end of a cycle that's going to project you into something higher and better. And you have that protection of those guides and angels as you make those changes in your life. But let me just grab one. Well, you're a life path 11. That's awesome. Oh, right. So Vaishnavi, this is your, I didn't even get the question out, but I feel it's still relevant. There's two of them. For your question, what you need to do to take care of yourself, you've got that number 7, very spiritual number, burning bowl ritual. So anything, especially emotionally, that's coming up for you, what you can do, and it's funny you pair that up with journal. Look at that. She wrote all these little notes out. There's journal here. You can write out all of your frustrations, all of your worries, all of your depression and sadness. Write that out, and then you can burn that to transmute it, to change that into something that's going to serve you, to heal from the past, to release it and move on. You're alchemizing it and transmuting it into something that's going to serve you. But also with the journal card, you got another 11. Look at that. So you've got 1111 between these cards. That is the code of awakening. So spiritual awakening, taking care of your physical and emotional and mental health as you go through more of your spiritual awakening is really going to help you level up, level up, level up. So I hope that resonated for you, Vaishnavi. All right. I think that was our 2 super chats. Was it not? Or did I do free reading right before that? See, now I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Alex's question right before that. No. I don't remember. Does anyone remember where I'm at? Did I just do 2 super chats or did I... Hey, new subscriber, how are you? Yes, free next. Okay. Guys, go ahead and post your free questions that you would like to have answered. One time only, one time in the chat, and my guides will intuitively select me to pick one of your questions. I keep seeing 1111. Thank you so much. Sending lots of positivity toward you. Thank you so much, Vaishnavi. I do apologize for mispronouncing your name. Thank you so much. And yeah, that 1111, just you're on the right path. Just keep on going. You got this. Yep. So get your free questions in. If you have your question, go ahead and put it one time. No spamming, please. And then I will intuitively select that. I'm going to give you a few moments because you guys are about 10 seconds lagging behind what I'm seeing in the chat. And we are at about the 1 hour, 23 minute mark. And I do believe my super chat list is decently long. Let me just scroll back up so I can see it. I did lose it. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be our last free question until the very end. If I run through these super chats, I will be taking more questions at the end, but I also will be doing a general reading for all of us who are still left at the very end, to give you any guidance if your question hadn't been answered. That guidance could apply to your questions, if that makes sense. And if you want a guaranteed question answered, you can always send a super chat or a PayPal donation to get your question guaranteed answered today. Okay, Lisa Jenkins, who is my spirit guide? let's find out for Lisa Jenkins. Oh wow, we got 2 already coming out. Well, your guide definitely has a sense of humor, Lisa. They are someone, they like to play little practical jokes. Keep the energy light and fun. Maybe when I just see you like deliriously tired and you're just laughing and laughing about something. Your guide likes to poke you, like to create that kind of energy because they love when you get like that. When you're just feeling giggly out of nowhere, that's your guide really close to you and stepping in. That's what they're showing you. And there is this sense of innocence around this guide. I don't think this specific guide, and we all have more than one spirit guide, but this is just the first one I'm really honing in on, Lisa, is they're a very young energy, very close to source. They've never incarnated in a human body, so they're just fascinated by laughter and humor. That's why they make you laugh a lot of times when you're like, why am I even laughing? Nothing's even funny. That's your guide really close to you. But I want to grab one also from the tarot just to see if there's any additional message for Lisa about her spirit guide. And it feels of masculine energy. Very young, kind of, they present themselves very much like this. This is what I'm kind of seeing. Slightly shorter hair, though, is kind of the human body form they take on as they show me what they project themselves as. But yeah, the magician, this is someone who works a lot of magic in your life, and all you need to do is ask, Lisa. Just ask for this guide to step in and help you create and manifest the life that you want. That will really help you connect with this guide. So I hope that resonated with you, Lisa. So guys, we are heading into super chat, or the donation section of this. But hang on, because there may be messages in other people's readings for you guys, and also I may pick up doing free readings if we run through these super chats before around that 2-hour mark. I wasn't like 100% like sold and married on that 2-hour mark because I want to make sure I get through the super chats, so I'll just go till they run out. But if we're getting toward the end and people are still sending super chats, and I might need to cut the list and have those people be priority for tomorrow's 1-hour live. And I will be a big stickler on tomorrow's time limit. I said frim. It is 2:22, 2:22, everybody. But yeah, so next we have Tony Ilios. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Your question is right after this. Oh wait, yeah, it is your question, and you have your question there. Oh no, you were asking if it had been answered. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into your question, Tony. Lisa says, yes, thank you so very, very much. You're so welcome, Lisa. Fun guide. Yeah, so next time you're really laughing real hard, just be like, yeah, get in on this guide. It's fun. Oh, it means sun in Greek. How awesome. Okay, so Tony wants to know what do you want to know, Tony? And then after Tony, we've got Vishwapriya. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I do apologize. And then after that, we've got Rosella, and then RM, and then Beauty Inc. And I do apologize if you guys have posted this question. There are, other people in the chat, so sometimes it scrolls up and then I get lost. But if I go scrolling through the comments, I start like not disconnecting from spirit, but like I get really confused because like I'm tuned into spirit, and that's why my mods help me out so much with this stuff. If I had to do this on my own and be connected to spirit, I would be a hot dumpster fire of a mess, I think. Oh, it reminds you of your daddy in heaven. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so sorry your daddy's in heaven. I mean, I'm sure everything's great, but you probably miss him. That's more my sentiment. Sorry you're missing him. Wishva Priya. Okay, Wishva Priya. Cool. if friends help me to push me in a right way. Okay, so you had mentioned earlier, I think that you're Greek, so your English is not your first language. So you kind of want to know a message about your friends pushing you in the right direction, people who promote you, just a message surrounding that. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Anything Tony needs to know about friends helping push in the right direction and promoting Tony. Okay, yeah. Well, we have to be honest with yourself. So I really do feel there are some really honest people around you, people who are looking out for your highest interest. We've got the number 8 here. So you may have to be the first one to really reach out to certain people in your life or friends so that they, know that you even want their attention or affection and whatever. But being honest with yourself about what it is you want out of life. If there are certain friends in your life that you kind of intuitively think maybe are a little toxic or not right for you, it could be time to just kind of move on from those friends. Oh, hey, Sandy, Happy New Year to you as well. Good to see you here. Okay, so Tony, people who promote Tony. Oh, career. Okay, so career as well. Okay, and library. Take control of your own narrative. So this is to me, this feels very self-centered. I don't mean that in a rude way, but like really focusing on your energy on yourself and your career this year will be really beneficial to you. Because here, you don't want to be having someone else pull your strings and tell you what you need to be doing. We got number 22 here. You may be seeing a lot of 22 or 222 on the clock or around, but that could just be Spirit's way of letting you know you're on the right path as far as your career goes, and that you're very heavily supported, because that adds up to a 4. Support and stability. And anything you're wanting to create this year, Tony, you're creating it with a very stable foundation, very Pentacles energy, to where you are really creating something long-lasting and lucrative or abundant in your life. So speaking of Pentacles, let's just get into the tarot. See if there's any additional messages about your career, Tony, and people supporting you, friends promoting you, anything that Spirit wants you to know about that. Oh, Sandy, thank you so much for your donation. You didn't have to do that. You're so sweet. Thank you. For Tony. Just coming through for Tony. Okay, yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're looking to create abundance in your life in a new way, but this is a very stable energy with the 8 of Pentacles as well. Wow, yeah, you're putting in that hard work this year to create something very stable that's going to serve you for many years to come. And both of the cards we got were Pentacles, and I had mentioned Pentacles with this card. Pentacles, you're going to really be creating something that's very stable, very sturdy foundation for your career that's really going to last a long, long time for you. So I hope that resonated, Tony. That's an amazing message. Good friends, good career moves, and I do see maybe even friends helping you move ahead with that Page of Pentacles. That's a very friend energy. Somebody who is a friend that's going to really support you and help you get a leg up in your life. TV newspaper cover. Thank you very much. Oh, you're so welcome, Tony. And thanks again for your donation as well. So next on our super chat list is I know it was here earlier. Wishva, that's right. Wishva, you are next on our list, followed by S. Oh, that's Wishva. Wishva S. And then Eris. I do apologize if I'm butchering names. But just be ready to have your question answered. And then we've got Rosella, RM, Beauty Inc., and Just Sandy. So hold tight. We will get to all of you guys here next. So Wishva says, Happy New Year. My questions are, am I finally removing all blockages in romance and manifesting love in 2021? We'll start there. Let's just see if you'll be able to remove those blocks and manifest love in 2021. I think within the next few months, you may be meeting someone, or someone may be coming into your life that you will be able to eventually have a romantic connection with. But also I'm seeing over the next few months, you may have some more work to do as far as removing blockages. I will be soon uploading my cord pulling meditation, and that is going to be something that everybody can benefit from that has lost a job or left a job or had a toxic friend or a toxic relationship. This is ways to clear these energetic cords that have, manifested themselves into our energetic field as a result of having known someone or been in some job or some situation. But in the meantime, if you want to remove blockages before I post that, you can look up any cord cutting meditation, but instead of envisioning that cord being cut, envision it being ripped out by the roots, because if you just cut that cord, it's like a weed. It will grow back thicker and hardier than ever because the root system is still very much implanted. But if you can do any cord cutting meditation, but envision it being just pulled right out by the roots, and then healing the energy or the area where that root system was taking place, and then putting the intention for something new to take its place, then you will be able to really move through those blockages. And of course, your subconscious beliefs around that will help or hinder. So working on your own subconscious belief systems will also be a key factor in that. Publicity to ride you in illusions. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, Tony. Thank you again. But yeah, I definitely do see you being able to remove those blockages. Wishfa, let's just get a card about romance for you in 2021. Okay. Yeah, free yourself, which is exactly what you're talking about, removing those blockages. It's time to take back control of your life. Removing those energetic cords of other people, other situations that will help you move forward in the future. I saw one that was upside down, so I'm going to fix that. Okay, and the second part of your question, finally manifesting loyal, high vibe, loyal friend who treat me with respect. Okay, let's go to the tarot for that. I'm going to Modern Witch. Will Wishva be able to manifest high vibe, loyal friends who treat her with respect, or him? I'm not sure if you're male or female, so I do apologize. Those two definitely want to come out. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, it's a mixed bag. So you definitely will have at least one person who's here for the party, who's high vibe, who's excited about life, ready to take the leap of faith and have a lot of fun with you. But then you also have friend, and I don't see this as necessarily a bad thing, because in this card, all these people have to do is walk around the corner and open the door of this sanctuary here, and they are warm. Because this is the left out in the cold card. So in the past, you may have felt left out in the cold or disrespected by other friends. And you may have a friend that kind of this year maybe does disrespect you a little bit. But it's more a result of their own inner feelings about themselves than anything you've done or haven't done for them. But I have a feeling you'll be able to heal or repair the situation or the friendship because you understand they're going through a lot and they may have acted out and not said the right thing, if that makes sense. But also you have the Six of Pentacles. You're going to have some friends that are very giving, and you're going to feel very giving to your friends, but it's going to be a mutually receptive energy where you're giving them a lot of good vibes, they're giving you a lot of good vibes. And I see at least 6 friends with the Six of Pentacles, at least 6 friends. Some of them may be online. We do have the number 33 there, so you're getting creative in the way that you're making friends. So these may not be friends you know in real life or in person. Can I check for a PayPal? Thank you for letting me know. I did see my phone light up a second ago, but that was Instagram, no PayPal. Last one I received was from Anna about 1 hour ago. So maybe double check whoever's asking that. Oh, Gina Lee. It might take just a moment to pop up, but I'll be on the lookout for that, Gina. So let me know who the next person is. It was Eris. Hello, I'm interested in, and that was your wrap up. Sorry, Wishfa. So yeah, it looks like a good year for your friendships as well. Some of them may be online though, but that doesn't matter because there's still strong bonds and connections you can make with people online. Right, Czar? Okay. So Eris says, hello, I'm interested in this man named Jalen Aquarius, and I want to know when he's going to make the move because he is going to be my man and doesn't know it yet. I love that attitude. I love that energy. All right. When is Jalen going to be making this move toward Aries? Or Eris, however you pronounce that. When is Jalen going to be making a move? Okay, so we have retreat. So it says here it's time to disconnect from the world. So to me, this doesn't say he's not going to be making a move, but he's maybe had a recent breakup or just really had been going through some past baggage of his own that has recently cropped up that he's really working through and dealing with right now. Just what I was thinking when you said right, Czar. Yep. See, we're on the same wavelength. But yes, this person he's just kind of struggling right now with his own thoughts and emotions and just what it means to be in a relationship right now. But let's just see for future when he'll kind of reach out, and we can go to the angel answers as well. But I think you're right about he's gonna be yours, because we do have that wedding card. Look at that. And we also have playfulness. So just giving him some space if he needs it, but still being there, letting him know you're there. And I'm getting chills. So this to me feels like a very fated connection, a soulmate connection with this person, with the Jalen. But being playful, being a friend, letting him know you're there. My husband and I actually started out, we were friends for a couple of months before we made it official that we liked each other, even though we both liked each other the whole time. But we just took it slow and easy because I had just gotten out of a relationship about 6 months before that, 5 months before that. So just letting him know you're there, but not being too over the top with things. Then I think he will reach out and make a move. But it says here, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. But with this wedding card, the situation involves marriage. I think ultimately you know where you're ending up. You just know. Your intuition is on point with that. But let's just see if we can get a time frame as to when he will reach out to you, when Jalen will reach out to Eris. This is so inspiring. Thank you for these beautiful messages, Sherry. You are so welcome. Thank you for your donation. Much appreciated. Well, the answer is I'm getting chills. The answer is a definite yes. Yes, he will be reaching out, but it's going to be in his own time, and I don't think Spirit wants to spoil the surprise, but just let him know you're available and interested if you can. But just at the same time, don't be too in his face about it, because it might scare him off. I don't think it would scare him off completely forever because wedding, but just give him his space, but let him know you're there. Make it a balance. You know what I mean? You'll take your time and won't be forceful. Yeah. And then I think he will, kind of take control of the situation. For some reason, I want to get a tarot card for you as well. Even though we answered the question, the chills just won't stop. So I need to see what that's about. I love when this happens. I love it. Yeah, flirty vibes, definite flirty vibes. There's nothing wrong with that while you wait for him to heal his heart or go through whatever it is he's going through. Okay, for Jalen, what does Eris need to know about Jalen? Oh, let me get it. Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's how he's feeling right now. He's feeling left out in the cold, probably by an ex or just in love in general. Like he's like, man, I don't know if I'm even cut out for a good relationship. But you being playful, you being that close friend, the flirty friend, not like the friend zone type of friend, but a flirty friend, and just let him know you're there for him. That will really let him know that he has a warm place to go, which is, turning that corner of the sanctuary and opening the door and going right on in. What else? One more. Yeah, King of Wands. This is totally him. He's going to be able to get through this and become that powerful king that he is. And is he a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising? He would be maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, prominent placements within fire sign. Yeah, he's an Aquarius. I'm a Sag. Okay, so this could just be your energy sneaking in as well with that fire. But I want to go out on a limb and say he's got a prominent placement in a fire sign. So I don't know if you can get that information as far as what his moon sign or his rising sign is. I think you might find there's a little bit of fire there. But yeah, I ultimately see good things. So yeah, yay! All right, I'm so glad. I love readings like that where everything's just like, yeah, you get what you want, wedding, amazing. Trust your intuition. You already knew that he was going to be yours. You said that at the beginning, and then we just confirmed it. You're so welcome, and thanks again for your donation. Always appreciated. Never expected. You can do the flirty friend real good. I love that. Let me check PayPal. Nope. Yeah, last one I've got here, Dina, I've got Leandri, I got Tiari, I got Anna. That's it. So no new ones. I could just go into the app real quick and check, but normally it alerts me right away. But maybe have them check and see. Was it Gina Lee? I'll just log in. Because normally it lets me know. Okay, it didn't let me know. Yeah, we got CL here. We got CL. So yes, recent activity, $2.22. I'm glad I went in and checked because it just didn't notify me. So yes, we can get CL or AKA Gina Lee on the list there. And next is Rosella. You are next. And then RM. And then Beauty Inc. And then just Sandy. And then CL, AKA Gina Lee. And I'm so sorry it took me having to go in there to clarify that. But yeah, you're there. You're on it. You're in it to win it. Okay. Rosella. Hi, Amanda. Much love to you. Much love right back. Good to see you again. I feel like giving. If Panda Love is still here, she can get the reading. Oh, how sweet. I love when you guys are so sweet to each other like that. Panda Love, are you still in the house? Rosella is wanting to donate her question to you. Panda Love, Panda Love. But just for doing that, Rosella, if Panda Love is here, I will also do a reading for you. See, your kindness, instant manifestation for something good for you as well. That's how the law of attraction works. Panda Love, are you here? And if you are here, Panda Love, go ahead and post a question from Rosella. Rosella wants you to post a question. You can definitely super chat, Haley. I am still here and kicking. I definitely need to keep this below 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I kind of went into this thinking maybe 2.5 hours. I never can keep on the low end of anything I say because I just go all in. Panda Love, shouting from the rooftops, are you still here? Well, how about while we wait to see if Panda Love is here, Rosella, you go ahead and ask any question that you feel like you want to ask, and we'll see if Panda Love shows back up. Because I don't know if you can only tag them if they are still here or if they had just at one point been in the chat. Panda Love, please come to the office. I love that, Alex. That's so funny. That's not something you want to hear when you're in high school, normally. Well, I guess maybe if you had like a flower delivery or something. All right, so Rosella, go ahead and post your question. I'm not sure Panda Love is here because I'm pretty sure they would have let us know by now. But anyway, if Panda Love does come back, someone let them know that they have a free question ready if they are back at some point. Any message from Spirit for Rosella? Okay. For some reason, I want to go to the healing deck, which I went to this for Czar the other day as well. Archangel Raphael healing. So maybe you have a connection to Archangel Raphael or could benefit from working with Archangel Raphael. Let's just see what information wants to come out for Rosella. Change physicians. So I don't know if you go to doctors or have a doctor or we're thinking about getting some sort of second opinion. This would be your indication that that might be a good thing to do. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for the situation. Amen. Healer. And this doesn't even have to be like an allopathic, Western medicine type of doctor. This could be you getting an energy healing session, a massage, Reiki session, even like a tarot reading or something where you're directed to the right person for you. But also laughter is the best medicine. So if you're going through any rough times, just watching a movie that makes you laugh, spending time with people that make you laugh, just watching, I don't know, like some sort of stand-up comedy, like anything that makes you laugh or really makes you get the belly laugh going. That would be really good for you right now, is just to get some emotions out by laughing. And any way you can get yourself into that hilarious state, legally, would be advisable and good. Don't go to doctor. I've been asking if it would be right to seek help. Okay, so whatever this type of help or, quote unquote doctor is in your, area of life or thing you're wanting to know about, you'll just use your intuition to be guided in that direction. So I'm glad that resonated. I'm glad I went to the healing deck just to let you know that. But there is a form of divine intervention going on in your life right now. But it says here, thank you for being with Rosella, it says name of person in need, and for helping with described situation. So insert your situation here. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. So yeah, Archangel Raphael can really help you through this healing journey that you're on, or whatever it is you need healing in your life. Call upon Archangel Raphael, and of course your own personal guides and angels. I mean, Raphael may be one of your personal guides or angels, but calling upon him to help with anything will really help. Yeah, I do love these cards too, Country Lady. And I don't even think they make that deck anymore. Doreen Virtue, she doesn't do this anymore. So any decks by her that were older, you can't even get them anymore unless you go on eBay and spend a lot of money. Okay, so next on our list. Oh, he's been reaching out to you, Zara. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the deck I just, the other day when you asked your question, which had nothing to do with that, I went right for it. So probably. So next on our list, I know we have the list here somewhere. RM, you are next. I know, I love the Life Purpose deck, and I think I got this in 2016, 2017, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think it was 2016. But this is one of my faves. And when I wanted it for the longest time, and finally got it. RM, any spirit guides around me? Any guidance on the improvements I need to focus on? All right, we're going to work your light. What does RM need to know about any spirit guides and any guidance on improvements that need to be focused on? That one. We got two. Oh, my sister-in-law just sent 4 pictures. She had her baby. My brother and his wife had their baby, and so I got to look real quick. She was born December 30th, and I haven't met her yet, but I'm so excited. Look at her. She's so sweet. My mom will appreciate that I'm sharing this. Oh, her and my brother. So cute. Sorry, I just have to brag. Anti-brag. I bet he's exhausted. I remember those days. Oh, I love it. Babies, babies, babies. Okay, back to RM. We drew the cards, so let's read them now. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So you're asking yourself what's not in alignment, what needs to change, and what a perfect year to be asking yourself that, because it is 2021, a universal year, number 5 in numerology. 2 + 0 + 2 + 1 = 5. So you're really getting together or getting on those changes you know you need to make in your life. And your spirit guides are really working through you. And because she is kind of fragmented, almost like a broken mirror here, I do feel that you have a twin flame or a really close soul family connection that is actually working with you as a spirit guide. That's like the energy I'm feeling. This person is so connected to you. It is like they are you, and they're working with you right now to make the changes, those big changes you know you need to make in your life, that you need to break, things you know you need to do. They're going to help you get on that. Also, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. So as you make these changes, Rosella, don't be too, RM, don't be too serious on, I got to nose to the grindstone, I got to make these changes. Have fun with it. Be humorous. Be lighthearted. Be playful. Do things you enjoy. Take time out. Don't be work all the time. And also boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And I think that goes well with this what's not in alignment for you. There may be a prominent person in your life that is somebody who's just draining your energy or is not very good, very toxic energy. This person already could be in your past RM, someone you've already cut out, but maybe there's just memories coming up about them that just need to be addressed, basically. But that one spirit guide we were talking about was like a twin flame energy RM. So I do apologize if I didn't clarify I was on your reading, RM. Yeah, this guide is a fractal of your soul. So soul, like an oversoul or twin flame energy, like they're very similar energies to me when they're on the spirit realm. Sometimes it's hard for me to differentiate the two energies. But let's just get one from the ancestor deck just to see if any ancestors are with you. For RM, any ancestors, guides around RM. We got 2. So we got Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So I do feel there is, and you know, the Shaolin, is that Japanese or Chinese? I cannot recall off the top of my head. But that area of the world, I don't know if you're from Asia, but this is this ancestor was living in Asia many moons ago. But this person is somebody who really works with you, and there is a praying mantis here. So look into what a praying mantis spirit animal or spirit guide is. And I don't know what you call it if you're in some other area of the world, if you do have an Asian ancestor. Whatever this is called where you're at, look up that bug, that insect. It's got some words of wisdom for you. Also, you've got the winter card, take care of your needs. So the spirit animal of the wolf is very important to you right now. So also look into the spirit of the wolf or spirit animal wolf symbology to get further guidance on your spirit guides and what they have for you. So I hope that resonated, RM. Interesting. You've got the wolf spirit guide. You've got this Asian ancestor here. And you have like a twin flame energy as a guide as well. So that's 3 guides that came out to let you know they are working with you and they're helping you through these changes. Oh, bye, Anna. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. And Ethan, bye. Love you all. Love you too, Ethan. Have a good day. Yeah, do some energy clearing. It's a good day for that. Okay. Check PayPal. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, no notifications, so we'll go right there. For some reason, it's not wanting to let me know. Okay, I got one from initials SK, sent me $3. So SK. And Haley Jenkins, thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to go ahead and put these away real quick. And then who is next on our super chat list? Was it Beauty Inc? I don't remember. Chinese, you believe, Czar. Yeah, I'm scrolling back now, getting all the comments. I miss a majority of what's going on in the comments because if I just read the comments, I'd be so distracted I wouldn't even know what end was up. Okay, Beauty Inc, you are next. Awesome. And thanks for your donation, Haley Jenkins. We will get you on our super chat list. Okay, Beauty Inc. Any good things coming to me in 2020? I think you mean 2021, but it's an honest mistake because I've said 2020 when referring to 2021 like 100 times. If I was to reach out to RK, would he respond? Okay, let's start with kind of the good things coming to you in 2020, and I'm being directed to the Life Purpose Oracle. So I think a lot of the big changes coming up for you, Beauty Inc., are going to be surrounding your life purpose, what it is you're here to do. So let's just see if there's any messages in that area for you. Oh, thank you so much, RM. Yes, you take care as well. So you have options this year. It says here, consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So especially if you're in a career that you're just not feeling it anymore, or you're looking to expand in the area of career, you have the ability and option to do that this year. It's amazing. Okay, what else for Beauty Inc? You're an artist. You're someone who uses your creativity to make a living. It says here, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of life. So even if you don't work an artistic sounding career, which I still really do feel that you do, even if you don't, just doing something artistic is really going to fuel your fire and give you the passion to go after a new career or in a new direction. Even if you're not doing an artistic career per se, you're going to be doing your career in a more creative way. So yeah, I'd say there's an opportunity coming for you for a new job in 2021, Beauty Inc. So that's really good and supportive. Yeah, as I say supportive, oh my gosh, I sometimes shock myself with the messages coming through. Support, just know you're supported, you're guided, you're loved, you're accepted as you make the changes you need to make in your life. Your life purpose fully supports you. And doing those artistic things will really support you. Oh, you enjoy makeup. So yeah, maybe like a makeup artist, or maybe even doing YouTube channel or tutorials where you're doing makeup. But also you have options. You don't have to just settle for one thing that you're doing. You can do, a YouTube channel, or, that's just an example. If that doesn't resonate, that's not for you. But like just whatever example, like multiple streams of income, that's pretty much where I'm getting. But using your artistic abilities and creative ways of thinking, that's really going to help you figure out what options are available and help you with that. You're going to be supported as you make the changes as well. And then the changes you make will support you financially. I love that. So let's ask about the second half of your question. Oh, wow. And then the teaching card just flew out as I'm putting those away. So that might be relevant as well. You inspire young people to learn. So you may be teaching tutorials, makeup, about children, to children or teens or young adults, young people, teaching them how to do makeup. And then that came out again and I had shuffled. So I think YouTube and teaching how to apply makeup, that might be on your horizon. I really do. I love that. I love when for yours, it was just very synchronistic. Yeah, do it. Go after your dreams. Okay, next on our list, we've got Just Sandy. And thanks again for your very, very generous donation, Sandy. That will go so far to help my mom. I appreciate you so much. So amazing. So Sandy, if you're still here, go ahead and post your question. I'm going to take a drink of water. And after Sandy, we've got Gina Lee, Panda Love if they show back up, and Haley Jenkins, and then SK. Okay, I have 3 people on YouTube better attacking me and my business. How do I? Oh no! Why would they attack you, Sandy? You're the sweetest person. Well, I'll tell you one thing. They've got some problems. They're dealing with their own personal problems if they're going to project that onto your channel. Because I don't think that intuitively there's anything you did that was a personal attack on them. Like that doesn't sound like anything that you've done. This is just them being rude or whatever. It's an issue within their own heart or within their own life. But let's just see how you handle them. I don't know why I grabbed Angel Answers. Maybe there's a message here. How should Sandy handle these 3 people on YouTube attacking? Be assertive. Stand up for yourself. And this isn't even a yes or no question from that kind of answer deck. So I'm glad I actually went for that and followed. It's like, don't hide behind that mask and just take this beat down that they're trying to give you. Absolutely not, because I think you're going to have enough fans or stans, that are ready to help you as well. That are, maybe if they are coming in the chat or something. Being assertive. If you have some mods, have those mods also, kick them to the curb if they come in. You can just block them. You don't need to take on that energy. If you have the ability to just block their energy completely and be done with it and just move on from it, then I think that would be your best bet. Just, washing your hands of them and their energy, because it has nothing to do with you, Sandy. It's just their own projection. And I'm getting chills. Yeah. It's just their own projection of the way that they are, feeling in and of themselves, that they're just like, oh, I'm feeling horrible, so I'm going to tear someone else down with me kind of vibes. It's nothing you did, so I don't feel you have to attach to that energy at all. just kind of let it flow right on out. Like certain trolls will come here to my chat, very rarely, but when they do, and it's not like they're trying to be mean, but they're just kind of joking around, talking about diarrhea and stuff, which, I guess that's them projecting whatever they've got going on downstairs into my chat. But, I don't take it personally. And I don't think you should take it personally either, Sandy. Okay, what advice for Sandy with these people? We've got emotions are running high. So it probably really did affect you emotionally, which is sad, but yet understandable that had happened for you. But I don't think that they will be able to carry on with their antics much longer. We've got believe in the impossible. Just try to wash your hands of the situation any way you can. Adjustments are required. So to me, as I read that, I saw the wrench, which, reminds me of the mods, because the moderators have that wrench. If there are some settings you can set to block these people or these energies from coming into your chat or your channel, just so they can't even search your videos, if there's a way to set that up, I would do that. If you know these people by name, you could search their username and block them in some way, I do believe. But it says here a personal issue reaches resolution. So you'll be able to get through this very soon. And I just see their energy just going away. I don't see this as anything that you need to try to fix, because I'm just outside of kicking that energy out. I think you're doing what you need to do, but just whatever they've said or done, try not, and I know it's hard, but try not to take it personally, because it's all on them, not on you. So I hope that resonated, but that was such a generous donation. I want to do another question for you, or maybe just a general reading, just whatever you need to know, whatever Sandy needs to know. Message from Spirit for Sandy. NB, I'll ask her to check PayPal again for transaction ID. Okay. I think NB might be the initial SK. Let me look. Let me just double check. Oops, let me log in. I don't know why it does that every time. Re-log in. I was just logged in. Okay. Is that right? Okay, transaction ID. Oh, that's something else. This is SK, first name Shannon, that sent that donation. Let me just, okay. We got, oh, pending. It says pending. So I don't know why. Oh, maybe I have to accept it. Maybe because of the company, the country you're in, I have to accept it. Okay. I'll do that now. Okay, I've successfully accepted this payment. Go back to transaction details. NB, initials NB. Okay, cool. Yeah, NB. We got it. We got it. Add them to the list. Thank you so much, guys. All right, we got that figured out. So for Sandy, anything from Spirit, anything Sandy needs to know or can focus on or be excited about, anything good, anything, whatever Sandy needs to know. We've got Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. And Spirit wants me to actually read from the book on this one. There's a message there that I'm not being able to articulate. So the book sometimes might give us a better, and this is the first time I've even, never cracked this open yet. Let's crack it open together for the first time. Breath of the Cosmos. Never cracked this boy open. Okay, so Sandy, it says, when we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. So Sandy, you're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. To surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, When you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you will find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. That was beautiful. Yeah, I think we all have our own ideas about, oh, we should do it this way, we should do this, we should do that. And, and then there are those times of confusion. But this is just maybe asking for you to, ask your guides, your angels, Jules, your crossed over puppy dog, any family members that have crossed over, just to help show you guidance and just kind of surrender to their guidance to help lead you in another direction or a new step in the right direction. I think especially where like your finances is concerned and stuff like that, maybe you have an idea that I need to do all these things to create money in my life, but they're saying no. We want to give you more, but you're kind of closed off to an area that if you can just be kind of surrendering or open to receiving, or just even if you just say right now, I'm open to receiving abundance in my life. That will put a signal out that you're open to receiving more abundance. And, whatever it is, if you're open to receiving abundance or attracting only positive people to your YouTube channel, whatever it is you want, just say, I'm open to receiving. I receive whatever. Because then you will be able to receive that better than if you're like, well, I'll just do it myself or I'll try to do it. Ask for help from your guides, your angels, crossed over loved ones. Ask for their help and then you shall receive for sure. Okay, this is the surrender deck. So what can Sandy surrender to help her with all the surrender that Breath of the Cosmos card was talking about? Surrender to your need to always be right. And I'll just read what it says here. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. And your question was about conflicts with other people. So, maybe just letting them, unless they're personally attacking you, obviously kick them out or whatever. But, just, I guess, letting people have their opinion and then you having your opinion and then just being okay with that, kind of just surrendering to that. I know it's a pretty keyed up emotional environment we're in right now with all the political debates and race debates and just everything going on in the world. We can all get keyed up or really set in our ways or, in our belief systems. This is just saying maybe to just allow other people to have their belief systems, allow yourself to have your belief systems, and allow think that that's okay. Oh no, Kaya sliced her leg open pretty bad. Oh, that's my brother's dog. My brother that just had the baby, his other baby, his dog Kaya, is in the bed. Oh no. Prayers and good vibes for Kaya. I call her Kaya Beatus, like diabetes. I call her that because she's a Great Dane Mastiff mix and she's like this tall. She's so tall. Yeah. My mom likes to feed her dog bones and I keep saying she's going to get fat. She's not fat, but I'm like, Kaya Beatus. So good vibes to Kaya Beatus. And I hope that resonated for you, Sandy. Just a little extra message for you. Or going on other people's channels and bad-mouthing me in my business. Okay. So yeah, that's something that's harder to control than, yeah, let me just block you and click and delete. But, maybe just going to those channels and letting people know your side of the story and then just kind of releasing it like, okay, I guess if that's what again, it's just them projecting their own hatred, their own insufficiency on you and your business and trying to tell other people that. But you don't want to take on that burden, like to have to prove, no, I'm not bad. I'm not. You aren't, and that's the truth of the situation. But them bad-mouthing, to me, it's just going to come right back around and hurt them. I don't really see this hurting your business. I don't really see them turning people against you, really, Sandy. But, you have every right to feel hurt and mad about this. So allow yourself to feel those emotions and then picture it just being released from you, hands washed of the situation. And that's really all you can do unless you have some way or avenue to file some sort of harassment charge or defamation charge. Of course, that's your prerogative to do as well. But I hope that helps. There's nothing worse than that because there's no control. You can't just be like, no, I promise it's not true. Because people are going to believe what they're going to believe. Whoever has the most enticing story to tell, that's usually who gets believed in the scenario. But just know you've done nothing wrong, and just trust that the people that are meant to come to your channel and your business will know that you're a good enough person that they're not going to believe the lies that these others are spreading. And just know it's going to come back around to them. It's going to come back to them threefold. The danger and chaos they're creating, it's going to come back to them as something bad in their life. It's the law of attraction. They're going to talk ish about you, Sandy. It's going to come back to them on their doorstep. Someone else talking ish about them, or they may be losing business because of actions they've taken. So just release that and just know that, whatever. I do hope that gets resolved, but we did get that a personal issue gets resolution. So I have faith that it'll work out in your favor. Even if you do have to threaten legal action, it might come to that, but I don't think so. But maybe you can just put it out there that, yeah, I'm going to get my lawyers involved. That might scare them enough to shut the heck up, right? So I wish you luck, Sandy, and much love as always. And thanks again for your very generous donation. You are such a sweetheart, and I love you so much. All right, Gina Lee, aka CL, you are next. And then Panda Love, if you come back, you're next. And then Haley Jenkins is after that. Hello, Ethan is back. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, Lorraine, I will be live again tomorrow taking free questions for 1 hour only tomorrow. And then I will probably be back again next Saturday. I have a meeting with my friend Czar on Sunday to discuss our writing, but then after that, next Sunday, I might go live again. I don't know. All right. So, Gina Lee, you are next. You are next, my friend. Ethan in the house. Wah, 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 wah. Ethan's back. Get your energy all cleared and cleaned up. That's always nice. Yep, go ahead and type your question. We're ready for you, Gina. Gina Lee, aka CL. Kem Wilba's here. Hello, Kem Wilba. How are you today? We're at 2 hours, 16 minutes. I wanted to keep this below about 2.5 hours, so we're just working our way through the rest of the super chats, but I will wrap it up with a collective reading at the end. So if you missed out on the free portion and you're just checking in now, I will be live again tomorrow, but I am doing a collective reading at the very end of this live as well for all of us who are still here. Okay, for Gina Lee, what did people think of me at the party on New Year's Eve? I noticed people were staring but didn't want to come up to talk to me sometimes. Okay, let's tap into that energy. We're going to the Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle. I have a feeling they felt very highly of you. Maybe that's why I was directed to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I also want to get some tarot in on the party. Okay, for Gina, what did people think of Gina at the New Year's Eve party? Okay. Wow, so we have gratitude and beginnings. So I feel there may have been some people that just wish they could get to know you or be your friend. The number 2 here is kind of partnership or friendship. But I think they were just maybe intimidated by your energy because you have a good energy, a very strong vibe, which is a good thing. But certain people are intimidated, especially if they are themselves are shy, maybe intimidated by that. Even if you yourself feel kind of shy, that doesn't mean your energy comes off as shy all the time. Which is funny because I was very shy in high school, but I was very loud and rowdy with my close friends. But I would come to find out when I made friends with kids from high school later in life, they're like, oh, I didn't want to ever talk to you in high school because I thought you were so stuck up. I'm like, me? I thought you were. Like, I was just really shy and I didn't, like, they were intimidated by my energy even though I felt shy myself. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting, Gina Lee. But there is potential. Maybe you will see some of these people again or have an opportunity for another party where you can hang out with these people. And maybe if you make the first move, even if you are shy, make that first move. Just even if you just go up and say, hey, introduce yourself, or, you know, just laugh along with what they're talking about or whatever. Just include yourself a little bit. Glad I understand. Yeah, I totally read into your vibe right when you we're talking about that. Like that's why I reach for that Queen of the Moon Oracle. I can feel your queenly vibes, and other people can feel it too, and it's kind of intimidating. But there is a sense of gratitude. They want to get to know you because I think they know with that number 5 that adds up to, that you will make a really positive change in their life, and they would feel grateful to become your friend. This big, strong sense of gratitude. Let's get some information on the tarot as well for you. But yeah, if you have an opportunity to get together with some friends or some of these people again, just, even if it's really hard for you, if you're shy, you try to hide it by being extroverted, but my energy is strong. Yeah. But if you, kind of fake it till you make it, you'll really start to feel the vibe of these people, that they're really accepting of you. Yeah, look at that, the world. You're literally on top of the world there. People really put you up on a pedestal and are intimidated, but it's not a bad intimidation. It's just one where unless you reach out and make that first move to say, hey, what's up? You may not ever make connections because people are just maybe a little too intimidated by you. I just keep thinking of it as like a peasant just walking right up to the queen and being like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Like that just wouldn't happen. Or if it did, the guards would come in and be like, get away from her. But you as the queen, if you walked up to the so-called peasant, and I'm not saying anyone's less than or greater than anyone in this equation, this is just an example, that, if you made that first step, they would probably be like, oh my gosh, you're reaching out to me? Why me? I'm so lowly compared to you. Why are they intimidated? Let's just tap into that energy. Why are people intimidated? Let's see, for Gina Lee, why are people feeling intimidated by her energy? Because you're someone, 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, they look at you as the total package. Very successful, beautiful, smart, witty, like everything that they want to be, they project that onto you. Whether you yourself feel you're any of those things or not any of those things, they're projecting their highest wishes and desires onto you. And that's why they think being your friend or, being in your company would make all their wishes come true in a way. Like you're an inspiration. That's really what they're summing this up as. The guides are talking to me. You're very inspirational to people. Even if you don't see it yourself, you're like, why? Me? No, stop that. You are inspirational. You're amazing. And you are worthy of people being your friend. And just you owning that. Okay, take it this way, Gina. Okay, take it this way. And I'm getting chills now. Take it this way. So envision the fact that you are a soul, a limitless being from multi-dimensional, from source. But right now, you're currently choosing to have a human experience. But if you can just tap into how amazing you are on that soul level and bring that into every situation, every conversation you have, you would never feel intimidated by anybody. And you would reach out to people who may feel intimidated by you and teach them that they don't have a reason to have to feel intimidated either, because they themselves are also spirits. Amazing, amazing spiritual beings having a human experience. So, you're going to help inspire people to be themselves and to even be more, sometimes what we consider our greatest weaknesses are our greatest strengths. You being ultra shy and then trying to be extroverted to cover that up, you're going to create a superpower out of that weakness of feeling really shy. Your words make me want to cry. So powerful. I need to feel like you're channeling exactly. Yes, I'm getting so many chills. Your higher self is working through me to tell you what you need to hear. That's why I'm feeling so many chills right now. And I really do vibe with this same thing because I dealt with this in my, middle school years, in my high school, early 20s. I really dealt with that. And I thought a lot of people didn't like me because they'd kind of just look at me like, and I thought, oh God, what did I do? And I was very shy, but yet I could be like, if I was at a party or something, I didn't drink really much ever, but I'd go to the party and I'd be with my group of friends and I'd be loud and laughing and having fun. But if my friends say walked away and were talking to other people, I was by myself, I'd be like this. I'm socially awkward already, and then just, not knowing, I don't do well with small talk. I like deep conversations or, inside jokes, vibing with people. I don't like small talk. But I feel you're very similar energy with mine. in that regard. But just start to own that inner goddess, and you'll let it shine, and just have that confidence to be able to make the first move to say, hey, I'm so-and-so, how are you? Like that. That'll really help you let these people know there's no pedestals here. You'll pull them up with you onto the pedestal they see you on, and then it'll be eye to eye, and they'll be like, okay, wow. Because there's nothing better. I mean, you think that the best thing in the world would be have all these people idolize you, but that's not, because they're putting you out of reach, and the connection can't quite be made. But when you pull them up, if you're the person being put on a pedestal, or you're some sort of celebrity or something, and then you pull all these people up to your level, I mean, we're all on the same level, but, energetically we may feel better or less than someone else. But when we can all get on the same level, that's when the connection can be made, and we can just feel like there's a give and a take, and a beauty and a connection, and our souls can really vibe and jive. You know what I mean? So yeah, it might be hard for you to just kind of swallow that lump in your throat, like, I'm terrified, and just make the first move. But you'll find out that people really do like you, really do love your energy, and you'll get them over that what's the word? What was I using? Oh man, I lost it. Intimidation, that's the word. Oh my God, yes, exactly what I went through. I will be confident to make the first move for sure. We'll donate again. We can all be lifted. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you again. It's my Sag Sun and Cancer Moon. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. But what a beautiful combination, because it keeps you, I mean, it's a balancing act with the two of those, so it keeps you on your toes. So I love that so much. Oh, that you're a Cancer, Sag Sun, Cancer Moon too. That's amazing. Well, I have my South Node in Sagittarius, and my Moon is in Cancer in Western astrology, and my South Node is in, well, that would be, I guess, Capricorn in in Western astrology. But yeah, I totally vibe with that. That's maybe our moons are so similar, because I have a Cancer Moon in Western astrology. I'm going to assume that's what you guys are talking about, Western astrology. But yeah, Cancer Moon's in the house. I love Cancer Moons, and I love Gemini Moons. I love all the moons. You're all good. You're all amazing. Yes, your soul is beautiful. Keep shining, and don't be afraid to make that first step, because you will find out that there's a lot of people that are willing to accept you with open arms. It's just you need to open the door, energetically, to let them know. They are so feminine, so amazing. Oh, I love it. I love vibing with you guys. Panda Love, are you here? Or Haley Jenkins, you're next. And then SK, Shannon Kuta, Kelly. I'm not sure if that's all. There's no, I don't know if that's all one person or what's going on there. Yes, Pisces Moon. Love the woo-woo. Yeah, I have a Venus Pisces Venus. So both in Vedic and Western astrology, I got a Venus Pisces. So loving all the things Pisces with that Venus there. Love it so, so much. I could sit here and talk astrology all freaking day, guys. I am in love. Love with all the woo-woo vibes. Yeah, Panda Love. I don't think Panda Love is here. Haley Jenkins, are you in the house? Yeah, you can find out your Vedic chart by doing the free Vedic chart calculator. There's a couple different ones online that are really good. Also, eventually, I will be probably offering Vedic chart really, really cheap, just to let you know what it is, because I have the software to do it. I just haven't ever really done it for people other than friends or close family. Ashani D, thank you so much for your donation. We will put you on the list. Okay, so who is next? Haley Jenkins, we are reading your question. Hey, will I go to Egypt on holiday in April, Easter holiday? When will my new business salon come? Month, please. Looked for years and nothing. Will it be successful? I'm in a toxic workplace. Okay, let's start with Egypt, the travel. Will Haley be able to go on holiday in April, Easter holiday, to Egypt this year? Will Haley be able to go to Egypt on holiday this year? Well, I think it'll be maybe next year, a year from now. So maybe a year from 2021, so 2022. But But if that's not the answer you were wanting, let's just see if we can tap into a way to get there this year. Because sometimes, things happen, finances, it doesn't quite work out. Maybe the COVID stuff is really on and popping during that time and there's no travel. We don't know. But there will be a peaceful resolution. And I just also heard you will get to Egypt in divine timing, because it is a place you're meant to travel. You're meant to go there. But the timing is just being directed by Spirit. So if for some reason you can't go this April, just know that it may be a year from now, April 2022 would be a better, more divine time. That maybe just the circumstances would be much better, but there is a peaceful resolution or a peaceful outcome, something you'll be super excited about that will serve your highest good. So I do see you going. It just may be 2022 for you, Haley. But also, when will my new business salon come? Let's just ask, when will this new business salon be on and popping? Let's just see if we can get a month. Otherwise, I will roll my, I think I will roll my die. Get it. We've got a 12-sided die. So let's just see if a month will pop up for us. What month will Haley be able to have the business salon come or be a thing? What month? What month? Looked for years and nothing. Will it be successful? Okay. For Haley's new salon, we've got May, the number 5, popping up, and it's a change. May is that month of change for a lot of people. It's when the sprouts in the springtime is really on and popping. I keep saying on and popping, but I think it's relevant right now. May looks like a really good time though for you to find a place. But of course, in the meantime, if you feel your workplace is toxic, maybe just start looking for something else right now that might be temporary. Yeah, I love that set. I should use it more in the readings. I don't even ever think to use it. I think I should just put it here and use it when people need to know astrological signs or placements and, maybe possible future lovers charts and whatnot. But anyway, let's just get a general message for you also, Haley, about your career and just moving along right on off of that toxic work environment. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So maybe just, I just heard change your attitude, which I don't mean that like abrasively. I'm not like, just get over it, change your attitude. Like, I don't mean it like that. But spirits, they'll put the words in my head, and then I will elaborate in a more kind way, because sometimes they're blunt and to the point. I was hoping to squeeze holiday in to relax before the salon comes. Yeah, I mean, it could be a possibility, but just, I think it's not anything that's on your end that won't make it happen. It would just be dependent maybe on the virus and travel, that kind of thing, rather than anything you did or didn't do. But just know if for some reason those travel plans get canceled this year, it's definitely a possibility for you in 2022. But as far as getting out of that toxic work environment, doing things that bring you joy, really focusing on what will be coming of your own salon rather than focusing on how much you hate where you're at. You know what I mean? Because in the meantime of getting the salon off the ground, finding a place and doing all that, and now my left leg is really tingly, which is the feminine side of your body. So just really knowing that you can create a better work environment by, even if you're going every day to your toxic work environment, envisioning what it's going to be like when you're out of there. Instead of focusing on how much you hate being there, how toxic it is, focus more on where you're going. And that's not to say don't be present in the present moment. Still enjoy, working with your clients and stuff, because I'm sure that part isn't toxic. It's probably the other people around, or the salon that you're at, or wherever it is you're working. I don't even know if it's at a salon. Wherever you're working, the toxic people. New salon will be successful straight away. I'm looking for to rent a chair somewhere else to get out. Okay, so that makes sense. But just knowing that it's a possibility for you. Let's just ask if it will be successful. Will Haley's new salon be successful straight away? Ooh. Well, we have no, but you did say straight away. So it might just take a couple months to really get that gumption going. I do see it being successful long term. It just might be that transitionary phase is just a bit dicey. as far as, but just know you're supported. You have, this is the best move for you, so go with that full energy. Take that leap of faith into something new. That's really what they're showing me. Because eventually it will be paying off. Look, don't stop. Do what you need to do. Even if it's not, paying as much as you're getting right now, eventually it will pay much more. You're going to have a payoff big time, both in your energy, the work-life balance, your finances. It's all going to balance out and be much better. So don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That's you, Haley. You're not going to stop. You're not going to take no for an answer long term. This is just that transitionary phase of, having like 100 million clients right off the bat. But you're building it. You're building a stable foundation. Let's just get one more message for Haley on the success of this career move. Happiness. And that other one had mentioned, that enthusiasm and great. I mean, these are very similar cards, very feminine. And remember, the left side of my body was getting a lot of chills. Happiness, being happy with what you have going on now, being grateful and just living in the moment. That'll really help you through this transition. I ultimately, this is a success. It's the right path. It's just, any change is sometimes a little unstable as you make the change, but after that, and then this one just fell out, cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So maybe doing a cord cutting, but don't cut the cord, remove it. Cord removal meditation surrounding this job and the toxicity involved to remove that energy from you to create room for something new to come in. That'll really help you move through that, Haley. So I hope that answered your questions. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a success ultimately. So just any bumps that come along as you make that transition, don't worry, because it's just leading you in the right direction. So, okay, Panda Love, SK Shannon Kuta Kelly, whoever that is, and then NB, and then Ashani D. So I think Panda Love has exited the chat. So we're ready for SK Shannon Kuta Kelly. Is that one person or is that multiple people? I'm not sure. You guys might know better than I do. Check in the chat more than I do. Guess we'll see. Shannon Kuta Kelly. Okay, cool. It is one person. Awesome. Hello and thank you. Hello and thank you as well. I appreciate you as well, Haley. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, and don't get discouraged. Just know. I just almost want to pull you a tarot card. Like, they just showed me the sun card in tarot. Like, this is ultimate wish fulfillment. Happy thing. Good vibes coming out. But the transition just might be a little rough, but you're going to get through it. No worries. Yeah, the moon. It's funny because that's the luminary. The moon receives its light from the sun. So you may just, have a little bit of thoughts and feels as you move through these energies. But ultimately, this moon is going to become the sun. That's what they're showing me. So nothing to really worry about long term at all. And just know you're supported as you make the changes you need to make. And you're going to be divinely guided, Haley, to the exact salon that's going to bring you the highest client base, the highest income, the highest high vibes that you could ever want. Just put that intention out there that you're getting what you want ultimately, and it will happen. Okay. So Shannon, I am one person. Yeah, I figured SK was just Shannon Kuta, and then Shannon Kuta Kelly. Okay, we got it. So Shannon, what is your question? I feel the universe has a message about my love life as the same pattern keeps happening in my relationships. What went wrong in the last one, and how do I find my twin flame? Oh, great question. Let's find out for Shannon. What message has the universe been sending Shannon about her love life? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think you may have had a lot of duds or kissed a lot of frogs to try to find that prince. And that's what they're showing me, is maybe just doing some healing surrounding past relationships, because you're operating from that mindset of you're still, only good enough to get someone like this other guy or that other guy. Is this about, I shouldn't assume that you're interested in just guys. whatever, male, female, whatever you're interested in romantically. But whatever it is you're interested in, doing some healing surrounding past relationships, doing that cord removal. I haven't created that meditation yet. I need to, but you can do any cord cutting meditation here on YouTube, Shannon, but instead of cutting that cord, and I do the same hand actions every time, but I'm just like a broken record with this, but imagine that energetic cord being removed by the roots and then healing where the roots were and putting intention for something new and better in that place will bring you your twin flame or your soulmate or whoever it is it's meant to be in your life. But there is this time of healing coming up for you, and that's why the universe keeps sending you the same old type of person, same patterns within your relationships, is because there's some healing that needs to be done before you can actually move on to this better connection. Yeah, but there will be soon. I think after you do this healing, do this deep dive into your psyche and to figure out what these patterns are, and the healing you're doing, you're really going to be feeling some feelings for someone, and they're going to be feeling these feelings right back, because look at that. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But let's just see, maybe we'll just grab that Astro die again. If there's a month in 2021 that looks really ripe for a new person to come in as a result of healing. So we'll put it that way. As a result of your healing that you're going to be doing, when will this person come in? So if you don't do any healing, this might be null and void. But as a result of your healing, what month will this person come in 2021? That fell off, so I'm not going to count that one. 5, you also have May. The month of May is going to be a good month. So between now and May, just work on yourself, work on your own self-development, your own self-love, your own self-care, healing any traumas, wounds caused by past relationships, past patterns within relationships, and that's really going to help you. But let's just get one card from the archetype deck just to see who this person coming in, what they're like. Let's just see what they're like. Anything about their personality. This is an engineer. So very Aquarian vibes for me. My husband is an Aquarius rising sign, and he is a network architect. He was a network engineer for many years. Now he's a network architect. But engineer, this to me, anytime this card comes out, I'm reminded of my husband and how hardworking and just amazing and intelligent and smart he is. So that's the vibes I'm getting for this future love for you. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So they may even work in IT, or that's information technologies, computers, networking, phone systems, something like that. Oh my God, you are so pretty. Oh, thank you, Anime God. You're so sweet. Okay. And an athlete. So they're probably going to be someone who's really conscious about what they eat, how they work out, what they look like. I don't feel like they're going to be someone who's very vain, but they want to feel good. They want to look good. Not just for themselves, but for other people. They don't mind being admired. We'll put it that way, Shannon. But dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and spirit of strength. So this person might have grown up really lanky, or maybe even overweight, and really had some work to do on their own body, surrounding their body image. But now they're in a healthy place body-wise, to where now I'm getting chills. So they really had something to overcome, even quite possibly a physical disability that they, maybe an injury that they really had to work through, maybe a knee injury, or some sort of surgery they had to have. They're showing me a couple different things. So they probably had a really rough beginning, but they really overcame that. That's who this person is, and they're very, very good energy. I've had chills the whole time. Very good, strong, high vibrational energy. This person coming in for you, Shannon, quite possibly as early as May. So hopefully May this year. That's what I thought. So awesome. I hope that answered your question. Okay, next on our super chat list. It's cute. You totally crushed on your husband. Oh man, I went through Czar, that whole thing I had going on with John, and just being all up in my feels about that. Like, I went back and read some old journals, and just remembered all the reasons I love my husband so much. He's just so fun and cute, and I just want to hug him. But he's not here right now, so we got together almost 17 years ago. It'll be 17 years as of January 28th this month. It'll be 17 years. So yeah, it's always fun to go back and remember why you kind of fell in love with someone or why you were attracted to them. And that will really help put another spark back in your relationship, especially if you've been having some stagnancy, which I think, a lot of people, 2020 was really hard. But anyway, it's funny though, I told someone not that long ago on a video, in a comment, I had mentioned, yeah, I've been with my husband for 17 years. And like, are you even old enough to have a husband for 17? I haven't been married 17, but we've been together since I was 21. So you do the math. How old am I? Older than most people think. Okay. All right, so next on our list, I'm not sure who. I think there may be a list. NB, you are next. And I can't remember, you had posted what your name was, but I don't remember what it was. So if you could correct me and put your question NB, that would be great. And after NB, we've got Ashani D, and I think that's it, because we don't have any more donations after that, unless Panda Love has come back to the chat. You're confused right now? About what? I'm confused a great number of hours in any given day about life itself. So good on ya, It's okay to be confused, because then we start seeking answers. But what are you confused about? Maybe I can give some clarity. 37. No, I'm 38. I'll be 39 in April. 1 year shy of 40. Yeah. I'm an old maid, an old lady. Not an old maid, though. Did my PayPal process. Let's look. Let's just take a gander here. Is this the other? Because you already went once, I do believe, right, Gina Lee? Yeah, you had that awesome reading about your amazing queen energy. Let's just double check that we got that going on. I'm pretty sure it did, because PayPal likes to lie to me today and say I don't have any new PayPals, but there are when I go back. Yes, I have another one for 333. Yes, I'm 38 going on 19. I like that, Czar. You are really pretty. Thank you. You're sweet. Yeah, I like to tell people. I just said lie to people. I like to tell people I stopped aging at 25, because I really do feel like I haven't noticed anything change in the picture since I was 25. So I guess Gemini moon vibes, right? I don't know. I look like a fairy princess. Well, you guys are just making me blush over here. Thank you. It's taken me close to 30, 32, 33 years to actually see myself in a better light. I had a very low self-esteem most of my life. So just know, if you have a low self-esteem, there is hope that maybe eventually you will build up that self-esteem and really own what once I decided and understood the truth of how life works, so that we are not our bodies. We live in these bodies as we're here, but this is not my body. This is not who I am on a soul level. I'm just renting this. This is a rental. And of course, when I leave this body will cease to exist or decompose. So what I've learned to do is just honor this vessel for as long as it's here, because this is temporary. My soul is limitless and forever and ever, but this body's temporary. So it just makes me want to be like, oh my gosh, you won't be here forever. I will, but you won't. And just like hug your body. Like, that's a good way to really tap into that self-love. Just kind of knowing that this body isn't you, but you can still love the body you're in. You know what I mean? So I hope that resonated for one of you guys, because I think you all, yes, I can pull another word for you, Alex. I can do that. I'm just sitting here gabbing, and I'm sure NB posted her name and her question eons back. Did anyone see NB's question? I hope I didn't miss it. And I hope she's still here and didn't have to leave. Or he. I don't know if NB is a she or a he. But yeah, I hope that you all NB, are you in the house? NB, are you still here? Your girlfriend's a Gemini moon. Yeah, well, I'm a Gemini moon in Vedic astrology, which, if you guys are unfamiliar with Vedic astrology, it's where the actual placements are in the sky. I use this as my example. The eye of the bull, Taurus the bull, it's called Aldebaran, that star Aldebaran. In Western astrology, the eye of the bull of Taurus is considered Gemini. So if you want to know the actual placements, the true placements of where the planets were when you were born, use your Vedic birth chart, because it will blow your mind with how accurate it is to your placements and how you see yourself. You have Virgo. Virgo, Hasta Nakshatra within Virgo is like the top psychic sign for moon signs. Absolutely amazing psychic energy with Hasta moons. I love that. Yeah, I love that way of thinking of our bodies as well. That came to me during meditation because I had so much trouble learning to love myself as a young child, as a teenager, and then even as a lot of my adult years. It's just been over the last 3 or 4 years that I've really just been like, stop that. Stop being so rude to yourself in your head. Stop it. Ashani D, I think we'll move to you. I'm not seeing NB come back. But if NB does decide to come back, or if you are NB and I'm just mispronouncing that, let me know. Ashani D, yeah, ask your question. See, Alex and Czar are on it. Look at them. Love it. My question is, what will my future husband be? I love these questions with these future spouses and partners. I love this. Also, will my ex RJ contact me, and does he think about me? Okay, let's start with the future husband. Let's start with that. Let's go to this tarot deck, the mystery deck. I have no clue what deck this is. My mom gave this to me. It was in her house fire. Still smells a little bit like smoke, but there was no guidebook, and it came when she got it even in like a little mesh bag. So I have no way of knowing what or where this came from. I'd like to know, just so I really love this deck. To me, it's got more modern and kind of even darker, more shadow vibes, which shadow work is something we could all benefit from. So I like to incorporate some of this into my readings, because it's not all love and light, because if we just focus on love and light, we're missing half of the point of being here, which is to work through the shadow. Okay, so for Ashani D, what will Ashani D's future husband look like, be like, act like, personality like? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. So this person really had to fight through a lot of ish to really come out on top, to really get where they're going. So they may not have had the best childhood. And also with the Two of Swords in reverse, they had to make a lot of serious life choices. They may have had parents that, especially like a father that was absent in their life, but a mother who may have been really young when she had him or her future husband. You said husband. So yeah, I don't want to misgender people, so I do have to be careful with that. But yeah, husband. So the mother may have been young herself when she had her son. And not to say she was a bad mom or anything, but she had to grow up as he was growing up. So he was almost like taking care of her at times, and then she would take care of him, kind of that kind of vibe, which has been kind of a love-hate relationship that he's had with his mom. But as he grows older, he will really come to appreciate what she's done for him. That's really what I'm feeling. Then with the Magician card, this is someone who is still and will continue to tap into their own inner strength and power. Someone who is very intuitive, very connected to their higher self, their guides, their angels, someone who really knows their ish on a spiritual level. Even if they don't know that right now or when you meet them, as they grow older and go through life, they come to really have this spiritual and alchemical understanding. And by alchemical, I mean like 8th house, like the 8th house of hidden knowledge, occult, even maybe divination or tarot. There's somebody who really loves diving deep into the what ifs and the unsolved mysteries of life. I love that. But let's just see if we can get astrological signs And oh gosh, I'm so bad. I've had these for so long, and I only know what some of these signs and symbols mean because I follow more Vedic astrology, and the symbols, they don't. I don't really even know if they have symbols. They just have names of what it is. But maybe I'll just roll the houses card or thing, and I'll just pertain the number to the sign. So 1 would be Aries, 12 would be Pisces, etc. So for Shawnee D's future husband, what sun, moon, rising sign can we get? So we have a 9, which is Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, prominent placements in Sagittarius. Also 7, which is Libra, sun, moon, rising, or prominent placements, and we'll get 1 more. 10, Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, or prominent placements for your future husband. Let's just maybe get a romance angel card about the future husband for Shawnee D's future husband. Retreat. So this person we're tapping into their current energies. This person may currently be going through a breakup themselves right now. They're disconnecting from the world. They're disconnecting from a love. They're really having a bit of a heartbreak moment currently as well. Let's just see what this is. Maybe someone in their life has recently passed away and they're grieving, or they left a relationship. That's just really what it's feeling like to me. 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're really focused on what's gone wrong in their life and forgotten. They still have some good stuff. So they are going through a bit of a depression as we speak, like current energies right now. So maybe mark this date, January 2nd, 2021. And just when you do meet this person, ask if they had gone through a rough time in end of 2020 and see what that was, because we're tapping into the energies of what's going on real time, live, right now in their life. But eventually he will come to realize that there's still more that life has to offer, that everything is not lost and gone. Let's get one from the archetype deck as well about this future husband, and we'll ask about your ex. Okay. A poet. So this person is someone who likes to express their soul insights in symbolic language. They may be a writer, a poet, a song. They're probably very good with music, instruments, singing, songwriting. A real Casanova, I just heard. Someone who's very romantic and not afraid to sing to their love. So a Shawnee D, that's very, very sweet and cute. Okay, let's find out. You work with deities if you believe in Jesus. You can work with anyone if you believe in anyone or don't believe in anyone. You can do anything you want because you're a soul. You're a limitless being, anime god. So work with whoever you want. You're not going to be slapped on the wrist by doing anything. If you feel like working with Jesus and Krishna, for instance, then work with both of them. You want to work with Horus and Jesus, or a goddess of some sort, Isis. Do what you want. I mean, you're not going to get in trouble. It's your own soul that will judge you for anything, at least in my opinion. So, take with that as you will. Follow your heart, follow your soul. That's what you're here to do, for sure. You know the signs pretty well. Well, I should have just rolled that and then let you interpret ones I didn't know. I need to just learn them. Gosh. Who am I? I know what they all represent, and I could talk for hours about each sign, but as far as the symbolism goes, ooh, that's Taurus. I know that one. That's Capricorn, I think. Don't mark me. Don't quote me on that. That could actually be Aries, maybe. I know some of them, guys. I know what they mean. That's what counts, right? Okay, so next with your question, Shawnee D was, will my ex RJ contact me? Let's find out. And does he think about me? Will RJ contact Shawnee? We're heading into the 3-hour mark. We're getting into territory that Spirit's like, you need to close up shop. Okay, for Shawnee D, future husband, or no, ex. Will ex RJ contact Shawnee D? I think so, because I don't think he's over you. There's still a romantic spark that comes to mind when he thinks about you. So I would say yes, probably. Also, does he think about me? I would say yeah. Let's just get some clarification though. About RJ, if he'll contact, and if he thinks about you. Yeah, well, there's a peaceful resolution, so there may be some healing left to do between the two of you. Healing, maybe even a fact that you may get back together at some point with that romance card. But I really don't feel he's this future husband we've been talking about. But that's not to say you can't, if you feel the need to go back to him, don't hold that back if you feel the need. You know what I mean? Just follow your heart. Always. Don't just trust some random girl on the internet to tell you your whole future. Follow your own instincts, your own guidance. And even things that I have told you guys that are true in the moment could shift with a different choice you take or make in your life. So don't take all of this as gospel. This is a grain of salt, especially if you're asking for things way into the future. If you're asking about things that are currently going on, sometimes Spirit doesn't want you to know, so they'll really confuse things, but other times they will let you know very concise answers. But the farther out in the future you're asking a question about, the more likely it's going to change or shift or be different than what we're getting in this moment. So just keep that in mind anytime you're asking anyone any question, and how much faith you want to put in what guidance you're getting, especially if you're asking what you're doing 5 years from now. Because how many different decisions and choices are you going to make between now and 5 years from now that could put you on a completely different timeline, completely different path? You know what I mean? Okay, so next we've got, I think that was it. I don't think we've had any more super chats or donations since. Can someone clarify for me, one of my mods, if we've got anyone left? Anyone at all? Yeah, oh, anime god, people saying you'd be disrespecting Jesus. That is a Christian belief system. Not everyone has to be Christian, just like not everyone has to be Hindu or Muslim. What's your soul's belief system? That's who you need to be consulting. Don't worry that you're making any kind of mistakes. If you're following your heart and doing anything from a place of love, how can that be wrong? I guess there's one instance I can think of off the top of my head that would be bad, which would be if you're an old person trying to have a sexual relationship with a young child, that's wrong. But that to me isn't coming from a place of unconditional love, because you would take that child's feelings into consideration. But as far as feeling like you're going to be going to hell or something if you use the energies of some Hindu god or Egyptian god or goddess, check in with your own soul, because that's where your answers lie. It's not in some religion or some person who has authority over you. The person or thing that has the authority over you is your own soul, your own higher self. That's who you need to consult for your big life decisions. And if something's right or wrong for you, follow your own heart, your own soul, your own guidance. That is the north, the compass. That soul is always pointing north. So check in with your soul over and above anyone or anything else's opinion or belief system. So I hope that helps you decide what you need to do for yourself. Follow your own soul. Yeah, I grew up with a Christian background as well, and I still to this day I'm triggered with Christian stuff. So it's a process to break free of the old belief systems, or feeling like you're sinning or going to go to hell for something that in my current belief system, the hell is what we create, either on this side or beyond the veil. Our soul will create a heaven or a hell for ourselves in any moment. We have the choice. We have the power. Alex, are you still here? Gina Lee, I think we're at your question. I don't think we have another super chat list. I think we ran all the way through. So Gina Lee, we will get to your question. Go ahead and get that posted. Alex, I'm going to draw your word if you're still here. Okay. Alex, let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'll have to let you know later what your word was. feel like I want to work with other gods too. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people actually that are not Christians work with Jesus because he's an amazing energy. He's an amazing spirit guide. So don't feel like if you're working with Jesus and someone else that you're doing Jesus wrong. No. Jesus, if you actually look at Jesus's teachings, he's not saying worship me. Like, that's not what he said. He wanted to let you know that you have that spark of divinity within you and you could do everything he could do as well. Look into the Gnostic Gospels. Those are the books from the Bible that were removed that talk about reincarnation, that talk about owning your own power, using your psychic and spiritual gifts. Those were all removed so that they could use the Bible, form the Bible that they have now, as a form of control. So there were books removed. I will write what it's called, the Gnostic Gospels, and also, I can't remember if this is in the Gnostic Gospel. These two works, you can look into these. These give you information that was edited or censored from the original work of the Bible that gives you your power back. So look into that. This is your word, Alex. Joy. You got joy coming in. Amazing. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Anyway, as far as the list goes, I think Gina Lee is next. Thank you. What does Bree currently think of me and our friendship after hanging out together on New Year's Eve and partying? I feel she's sneaky, but also a good friend. So confused. Yeah. She could have Gemini. I don't know. She could have Gemini in her chart that makes you feel like one moment she's your best friend and the next minute you're like, where do we stand? Like, that's what I'm getting. Even if she doesn't have Gemini in her chart, that's the vibe I'm getting. Because Gemini moons especially, they've changed their mind a lot. And they get confused themselves what they want a lot. As a Gemini moon myself, I'm letting it all hang out. That's one of our shadow sides. She's Gemini sun, Gemini moon, Gemini rising. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's her. Wow, I have chills. I am so connected to your energy. I can just read you like a book. I love that though. Gemini sun, Cancer sun, and cusp. So, okay, wow. I love that. Okay, so your friend Bree. Where do they stand? Is that what the question was, I think, originally? Let's go back. What does she currently think of you in the friendship? Okay, what does Bree currently think of Gina Lee in the friendship? Okay, all right, so we have a new start, a fresh beginning, a personal issue reaches resolution. So anything that she did that made you kind of feel like she was standoffish or sneaky, as you said, I do believe that was the word you used. Oh, NB, you're back. I didn't notice you were back. You are very next. We're wrapping all this up. But anyway, whatever issue was going on between the two of you, it's gonna reach a resolution. It's gonna be fine. There's a new start coming, a new beginning in the friendship, which I think, if I remember correctly, you came to me with this question a while back, not that long ago, maybe a month or so, about the friendship between the two of you. It felt very soulmate energy, very sisterhood, very soul sisters. And your hard work is paying off. So the work you're putting into this friendship, this relationship, it is going to pay off. She just may have some things going on. It's funny because we do have that Cancer new moon or full moon in Cancer here popping in. So that's her own issues she's got going on in life, or maybe even with other friends that she's kind of working on that maybe she hasn't told you about. So she's kind of got her own, and maybe that's where that sneaky vibe was coming in, that she's just kind of hiding things from you. But it's not like she's hiding them to be like, haha, let me pull one over on her. It's just she maybe doesn't quite feel comfortable enough to let you know. But also just she doesn't want to scare you off. So like she doesn't want to be like, well, I can't tell her that, or she'll be like, I think I'm crazy and want to leave and not be my friend. That's what I'm feeling. But just, letting her know that you trust her, you like her, you're friends with her, that'll help. She'll feel that stability of that Capricorn, that earth energy that you're projecting toward her in a good way. And then with that new start, there's a new start to the friendship. Yeah, she's super genuine, but also her Gemini side scares me and my stability. Yeah. And there's that stability, that's Capricorn energy, whether you're Capricorn or not. Oh, you're Capricorn rising. Oh my God. Okay, we're just too connected here. Yeah, That's that stability that you seek in a friendship. And, her Gemini, one minute I want to do this, the next minute I want to do the exact opposite of that. That would threaten or kind of scare you. But just know you will be able to kind of balance that out. And Mars and Capricorn rising. Oh my God, yeah. So you really do have that Mars that's wanted to stake the claim in Capricorn, which is its sign of exaltation. That's where Mars is the most excited about life, is in Capricorn. So I can see, wow, now chills. I can see why that Gemini would really kind of trigger you a little bit. But this is for your highest good, this triggering that she does for you. Even if it's a little uncomfortable, it's actually really helping you learn life lessons and learning to trust. Learning to trust that no matter what she says or does, she's going to still be there at the end of the day as your friend. That's what I feel. Let's just get a little bit more information. Yeah, 7 of Wands. So there could be just some, because to me this is that in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, this person just, I call it the House Fire card, and just jumped into action. They were wearing 2 different shoes, one boot, one shoe. Like, jump into action. They kind of were caught off guard, really had to jump into action. So I almost feel like your friendship really caught her off guard, how much she feels like she really wants to be around you and trust you and like you in such a short amount of time. Because there is that soul connection, but it's still kind of taking her Gemini moon side or her Gemini rising side a little bit of time, like whiplash, like trying to keep up with, oh my gosh, I have this amazing soul connection in my life. It's so new, it's so exciting, but she's still having, because maybe she's had friends in the past that were really hard to trust, that they pretended, deception, really pretended like, oh yeah, I'll be your best friend forever. You can tell me all your secrets. And then she did. And then they betrayed her. So she's still kind of maybe at times playing some of her info close to the chest. But as time wears on with that stable Capricorn, she'll understand with your hard work and dedication to the friendship that, yeah, I see. So she has trust issues too. Yeah, exactly. But as time wears on and you just keep proving yourself over and over that you're a good friend, month after month after month, she's going to open up and start to just allow some of that to leave and not feel so sneaky or deceptive. But it's not a sneaky type of deception that's anything to worry about. It's just her wondering what information to divulge to you. Page of Swords. So sometimes she may kind of pull her energy back out of nowhere, and that also may give you kind of that whiplash feeling, like, where'd she go? Like, what? I thought we were hanging out. And then she makes other plans. But that's not because she doesn't like you. She's just, that Gemini, that air, that Swords energy. She sometimes changes her mind last minute. She lives in the moment. So this is actually that's a very good quality. But with Capricorn's long-term planning, investment in something for the future. And a lot of air signs are like, what do I feel like doing right now? And then they'll do that thing. So there's some lessons to be learned between the two of you in your friendship surrounding balance and making plans, breaking plans, being buddies, spending time together, not spending, but it's a long-term commitment, a long-term friendship. Yes, LOL, so accurate. She changes her mind a lot. She also a trickster, yeah, but in a clever, strategic way. That's absolutely Gemini energy. Clever tricksters, but they don't have ill intent most of the time. It's just they're very witty, very funny, very quick to the draw with some of their jokes and stuff. But she is, look at that, she is a long-term companion. Look at these 2 ladies here just having a fun time. This one right here, I'm going to say is her. She's throwing her head back laughing. And you're just kind of like, yes, I'll always be your friend. Like, that's what I'm feeling. That's the vibes. I don't know if you 2 look like those 2 girls at all, but that's just what's on the card. But it says here, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. But the shadow part of the relationship, shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidences and loss of personal identity. So the shadow part, the bad part of the relationship could just be you feeling betrayed or her feeling betrayed by misuse of confidences, like, I confided in you and you told my secret. I don't think you're that type of person or that she's that type of person, but I think she's more the type of person that might accidentally tell someone else something you told her in confidence. But it was her Gemini moon just quick thinking, oh, and then my friend, whatever. And then she instantly is like, oh, Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was a secret. Oh, my bad. Like, it wasn't intentional. Like, that's what that Page of Swords was. Not intentional. She might speak without thinking at times as well. But the light attributes are loyalty, tenacity. That tenacity is that drive to keep this relationship going and be friends forever, forever, forever. And just unselfishness. You guys really have each other's best interests at heart. Oh my god, oh, okay, yes. We look similar to it-ish. Awesome. And oh my god, that's so her, my friend, whatever, haha. Yeah, that's awesome. But there's nothing to worry about long term. You'll have your ups and downs like any friendship, especially really good friends, like best friend energy. There will be ups and downs. My best friend, he actually passed away in on Christmas of 2016. But him and we would fight a lot. Like, we'd wrestle around, like we always had to be touching each other, but like he'd bend my finger, like I was reading my journal the other night, that's why it's so fresh, but he bent my finger back and I was just mad at him because he did that. It was an accident, but like I was mad at him for like 3 hours because he hurt my finger. Oh my gosh, how dare he. But then like 3 hours later I was over it and I'm like, oh my god, we're best buds again. He's giving me back like piggyback rides around the party, around the bonfire, hanging out. Like, that was just our energy. But we would fight on the daily like siblings. Like, that's how we were. But we always got over it. It was never anything so major. I mean, obviously, Czar knows the rest of that story, but there was one thing major enough that we never got to speak again. His wife, his girlfriend turned wife, didn't like our connection, so he kind of, went his own way after that. But that's another story for another time. Yes, he is my angel now, and he is actually working as one of my spirit guides. I do feel him with me now as we were talking. But man, I love that kid so much. Almost want to cry. But good tears. These are happy. Like, I feel good. I'm excited that he's still in my life. You know what I mean? And similar to that, not like she's gonna die or anything, but like you guys are just gonna have this connection that's just unbreakable. Like, even death didn't break our relationship, mine and John's relationship ultimately. You know what I mean? So you'll have a really strong bond. Oh, I have chills now. That was beautiful. I'm glad I could help a little bit, even if just a little. So see how everyone else can sense that he's here with you? How amazing. Yes, I know. I love that. I'm going to go get his picture. I got to show you guys. He was a fun kid. Let me go get it. It's just right here. It's with me as I work and edit all the time. And I literally only have like 2 or 3 pictures of us. I have other pictures of just him, but I wasn't very quick to jump into any picture back then. And this was taken without my permission, hence the look on my face. Okay, this is me and John. Remember what I said about always being touching, right? Always touching, always flirting around. It was a weird flirt because I looked at him as a soul brother. There was never any romantic attraction on my end, but he ended up catching feelings for me. So that was kind of ultimately what kind of made us go our separate ways, and then his wife. But here's a fun fact. At the time, in this picture, I was actually seeing Isaac, who is his wife's brother. Isaac is, so John married Isaac's sister, ultimately. But Isaac and I were kind of dating each other. Not dating, we weren't dating. We were kind of seeing each other. I'd just gotten out of a really horrible relationship, but John and I, like, Isaac was like, yeah, you two are weird. Go flirt with each other. I don't care. But that was just us. Always touching, always hitting each other on the butt and pushing each other around. Like, it was just a good time. I don't know. Memory lane. All right, guys. I don't know. Do we have any other super chats? I don't think we do. NB. Yes, what changes will happen in my life? I'm sorry for like all the detours and the long-winded conversations, but I'm having fun with you guys. That is just so cute. Yeah, we were fun. It was fun. We had lots of fun. Oh, Jocelyn Johnson, thank you so much. NB, what change will happen in my life in 2021 for NB? Always give in order to receive. Just need to know if I'm on the right path. Oh, thank you so much, Lorraine. Yeah, we'll hang out here for a little while longer so you can get that donation in if that's what you choose to do. All right. So, wealth. Wow, look at that. Look what you got coming for you in 2021, NB. Wealth. And the number 34, so spiritual number. So you're going to be diving deeper into your spiritual path, your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, having more of those gifts come online. And as a result, you're really going to be seeing wealth in your personal life, in your 3D life, in the finance department. So that's always good. Also, partnership. So I don't know if you're already with someone, NB, but there is a sense of partnership. This could just be a really close friend coming in, a business partnership, a colleague, really close colleague connection, or even a love partner. But if you already are with somebody, then this is just a strengthening of that bond, and even together, the two of you just really creating wealth and abundance in your lives. But the number 32, big changes coming within a partnership. Okay, you are single. Yeah, so big changes coming to your singlehood, right? Your singleness. Big changes coming would be a partnership. I love that so much. But I think it's as a result of you working on your spirituality, really tapping into who it is you are, doing some healing surrounding past relationships you've been through, unrequited love or crushes that didn't come to fruition, working through the emotions of that, doing some healing surrounding that will really help you level up, and be this shining beacon for someone new that can come in. But let's just grab a love message for you, since we're discovering your singlehood at this moment. I don't think you'll be single come the end of 2021, though, so there's always that. Let's just see what love is coming for you in 2021. Well, we've got reflection. I think this just mirrors. Haha, see what I did there? Reflection, mirror. Haha. I'm cheesy. I'm sorry. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So to me, this is you doing that inner reflection, doing that healing you need to do. And as a result, this person is probably currently going to be doing that healing as well. And then when you get together, the space that you gave each other right now will actually, you'll be able to come back together and be excited. But look, there's a butterfly, which to me is a representation of that transformation, that 5 energy. So this person coming in for you in 2021, NB, is going to be someone who's going to change your life for the better. Amazing energy. Someone who just makes you want to be a better person, and you make them want to be a better person as well. What's going on? Should kick who? Hand of love isn't really on the list, just meant to look out for them. Well, we can keep them on the list, and then when they come, if they decide to come in tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow we'll just let it slide. But if she comes, or he, whoever they are, if they come back tomorrow during the live or today, we'll do the question. Because that was very nice of Rossella to extend that energy out to hand the love. Okay, so let's get one more in the love department. Let's go to the romance angels for NB. So much healing is going on surrounding your love life this year, but also your spirituality, bringing in abundance into your life. This is going to be a good year. You're going to look back on 2021 as a turning point for the better. But also you're paying attention to the red flags. So if someone's coming in to try to be with you this year, and you're seeing red flags right away, know that this isn't going to evolve better. If you're already seeing red flags at the beginning, cut it loose, let him go or her go. Not sure what you're interested in, but whatever you're romantically interested in, let them go if you're seeing red flags. But I still do see, I don't really see that this partnership is this deceptive type of person. There just may be someone you're kind of interested in at some point during the year that you're going to discover very quickly just through some red flags or some way that they're acting, like maybe some of your exes acted or treating you the way exes treated you. That will help you know that, okay, that's not for me. So it's actually doing you a favor, letting you know it's not for you. But that partnership, there is someone who is meant for you in 2021 as well. Let's maybe just see any more information about this person that is coming in that is a good connection. Let's just see what we can get. I will be here tomorrow. What time? Your Pacific Standard Time. I'm thinking, well, I have a meeting. I have my critique group for my writing group at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, which would be 1 p.m. your time. I'm thinking of going live when that wraps up. It may wrap up around 3:30. We only have 2 submissions this week. Normally have about 3 or 4, or sometimes 5. So we probably won't be longer than an hour. So I'll probably be live around 2:30 or later your time, Lorraine. So I hope that answered your question. And look here, yeah, the person that is going to come in, this partnership person that's actually good for you, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Just know that you can go all in. This is someone who has your best interests at heart. Let's get one archetype card just about their personality for envy. This good person coming in, have to work out red flags from your ex. And if you do that healing, I would go out on a limb to say that you could actually avoid having someone else come in because you would learn the lesson. The only reason this Joker energy would come back in was just to test you, to see if you actually learned the lessons from that ex. That's why we kind of get into these patterns with person after person after person, if that's what we're doing, looking for the one, but we're not doing healing in between any of that or our own personal self-development. We'll just keep getting the same person in a different body. That's how energy works. But if you can do that healing, you can avoid that mic drop, get it out of your life altogether. But as far as this good person, this partnership energy coming in, you've got this card here, the mediator. So this person is someone with a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. So this is someone with a very open mind, someone who likes to also root for the underdog, someone who's not afraid to help others out. They're just that first person, like if a bunch of people or someone contacts their friend like, hey, I need some friends to come help me move this weekend. This person will be the first one to volunteer, like, yeah, let me help you out. I'm going to help you out. Like, they're a very good person, very good energy, someone who's not afraid to get their hands dirty and put in the work in love or any relationship in their life. They understand good relationships take work. It's not just something that's handed to them. So they work very hard to create good, cultivated relationships. So this is going to be somebody who has long-time friends from childhood, really close relationships with the family members that they really love and stuff like that. So I hope that resonated for you, NB. So I think that's it. No. There was one other person that donated recently. Was it Jocelyn Johnson? Yes. Okay, Jocelyn, go ahead and post your question. And I am still accepting donations if you want to get one more question in. I meant to keep this around the 2.5 hour mark, which is morphed into 3.5 hours. But I'm having fun. I feel good. Let me just check in. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I do feel all right. So I can do these next 2 questions and then I can't accept any more today. But if you did donate after right now, we will put you priority tomorrow. I will be live again tomorrow for 1 hour only, and I'm gonna be a stickler to stick to that time frame tomorrow. So Jocelyn Johnson wants to know, what steps do I need to take to better my love life, and will my last relationship find its way back? Okay, let's just see what you can do to improve your love life, to better your love life. First, okay, retreat. Yeah, take a time out. Just allow yourself to heal. Do that healing. This is a theme, guys, and hydration helps. It does. Hey, Mary H., I'll just answer your question right now. Yes, you are a healer. If anyone's ever wondering if they are a healer and they have that, drive or desire to become a healer, you're already a healer. Congratulations. Here is your healer license. You have made it. You're a healer, Mary. Yes, you are. Retreat. Yeah. So you working on your own healing, getting yourself leveled up will really help you. Let's see. Yeah, just, disconnecting from that ex. I said he, and I'm like, why did I say that? Disconnecting from that energy, doing that cord removal. So go to YouTube and find a cord cutting meditation, but do not cut the cord, because like a weed, if you cut the weed, it's just going to grow back thicker and hardier than ever. The roots are still there. It's still getting nutrition, and it's going to grow back. So go find a cord cutting meditation, but instead of cutting the cord when they tell you to, remove it by the roots. Heal where those roots were within your physical vessel or your energetic vessel, and then put intention for what you'd rather have instead. I'm going to very soon be creating a cord removal meditation that will help you do just that. But if you want to get it going here right now after we're done, or here in the near future to really heal, then go to find a cord cutting meditation, but don't cut that cord, remove it. remove it. Something like Ricola, remove it. But also on the back of the deck, you've got trust. Trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust that there is someone for you. Trust that you can get through whatever blockages had happened in the past or any traumas that had happened in the past. And also, I feel like the next person for you will be a past life relationship. Look at that. You've known each other before. Past life relationship energy for you. This next person coming in for you. Also, if you were wondering if you would be rekindling that relationship, maybe that person was a past life relationship and they're even talking past life within this life, like past relationship within this life. Let's specifically ask about your ex returning or your last relationship returning. For Jocelyn, will the last relationship find its way back? Abundance. I say there may be still some lessons to learn within this relationship, but ultimately I don't think it is for your highest good. Yeah, look, something better. There's something better. I love when spirit validates when I'm mid-sentence. I love that so much. But yes, basically you may have some more lessons to learn with this past relationship, but it won't ultimately work out. So for you, if you want to kind of fast track to someone who will work out, do the healing surrounding that past relationship. I do feel that past relationship is a soulmate, and that's maybe why you're wondering if they could possibly come back, because you are very connected to them on a soul level. You love them on a soul level, and you always will on a soul level. But that doesn't mean they need to come back into this life. So if you're ready to move on from their energy in this life, you will always be connected to their soul energy on the other side. So you can just keep that connection intact, but remove the cord between the two of you in this life. And you can even do some healing to remove the cord that you had once had with the intention of maybe creating a new, better cord between your last relationship and seeing where that goes. But there is someone better suited, another soulmate or twin flame possibly, that's better suited for you in the future than your ex or your last relationship. So I hope that resonates for you, Jocelyn. And Gina Lee says that you donated again. And no wonder I feel like cord cutting doesn't help sometimes. Yeah, you've got to get that sucker out by the roots. That came to me during a cord cutting meditation when my guides, like Archangel Michael, ran in like, don't cut it, don't do it. And I'm like, why? I want to be done with this. I don't want to keep going. Like, no, you got to remove the whole thing. Don't cut that. You rip it out. So I need to make that. It doesn't exist, at least last I checked. I don't think I've looked for a while, but last I checked, there was no cord removal. Maybe Google it or look on YouTube. Maybe someone did create it. And if they did, thank goodness there's something out there, a resource I can point to until I get my ish together and create my own. I think, well, Spirit's still telling me to create my own eventually because I have ways, I'm infusing it with some stuff that's really going to help people heal. That would be needed. It wouldn't be like trying to copy someone else's cord removal. It would just be my own spin on it. Not my spin, it's Spirit spin working through me. So I don't really claim, oh yeah, I did that. Like, that's not what I meant. Like, Spirit works through me to create these things. Okay. There's just one that I found, but I didn't like it at all. Okay, well, I will create one I hope we all can enjoy and benefit from. Huge intro on the person rambles. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I explained to you, Zara, I want to create a video just explaining why cord removal versus cord cutting, just its own video, just explaining the whole thing that my guides have showed me about that, and then actually creating a 10-minute cord removal meditation, and then a more in-depth and really healing 30 to 40-minute cord removal meditation as well. So you can pick and choose. You here for the quick checkout, or do you want to wait in the line? But waiting in the line will you probably get more benefit from the longer, more in-depth version of cord removal. Trying so hard to remove that darn cord. Yes, it's hard being 11. Life path 11 is hard. Yeah, I'm not a life path 11 in this life. I'm a number 7 in this life, but yeah, I can empathize with the fact of being an 11. That is difficult. Any 11, 22, 33 master life number, life path, you guys bit off a lot for this life. So my power, my love, my empathy goes out to you guys. Okay. So now I think we're through the chats, the super chats, except Gina Lee. I will just double check, but I'm pretty sure we got that one because it likes to lie to me and not report what happened. And it keeps making me re-log back in every time for some weird reason. Okay, yep, I think so. Maybe pending, so I gotta accept it again. That's why it didn't tell me. Okay, it says pending. So, I don't know, I think I may have done that. Money received, but pending. Okay, I think all of your money here is pending, CL, aka Gina Lee. So yeah, we'll get into your question. What is your next question? Oh no, that was Jocelyn's question. So Gina Lee, what's your next question? Go ahead and pop that there, and then I will be doing maybe a 2 to 3 minute little wrap up reading for all of us, and then I do gotta go. I need to use the bathroom, need to get more water, need to let my dogs out, and maybe eat some lunch. I didn't even eat lunch yet. If you go to a video looking to heal and focus, and you get a super long intro just talking about a person you don't even know, even if you do know them, it's very distracting. Absolutely. Got to get in there and get to the point. Roll up those sleeves and get to work. That's my motto. Especially if it's a meditation you want to visit over and over. You might have to timestamp it for yourself at a later time. Get to the point. 25 minutes in starts the meditation. Yeah, that's why I think I'll do a separate video just explaining why I'm making the video of cord removal and why it's, in my opinion, maybe not everyone's, but in my opinion, superior to a cord cutting. Just the guidance my guides have given me over the years, why it's more important and more relevant, I guess, in today's time. Gina Lee wants to know, what do people think about me when they first meet me, or just overall? Just need more perspective of how I'm coming off as bad or good. Okay. First impressions people have. I'm going to go to work your light. I want to repeat and focus. Yes. So hopefully my cord removal meditation will be where it's at for people who want exactly what Czar's talking about. And that's exactly what I would want in a cord removal as well. Just get in and get to work. That's why I'm here. Okay, Gina Lee. People's first impressions of Gina Lee, good or bad. Just give her some perspective on how she's coming off. Please, dear cards. Okay, first card, soul family. You have a lot, Gina Lee. You have a lot of soul family members incarnated, and especially those who you notice keep staring at you, or those you really feel connected to when you very first shake their hand or meet them. I can think of a couple people I met in real life, but just a small handful, where a girl, so my son, this is an example, you can maybe apply this to your own life. A girl, her daughter and my son started kindergarten in the same class, and her and I were like the party moms, where we would easily distract enough. I don't need help getting distracted. See, me too. Got distracted reading your distracted comments. See, that's me. But you know, we chat a kid. We were the volunteers for every party, and it was by Valentine's Day. We had volunteered for Halloween and Christmas, and then I said almost New Year's because that's where we're at now. But almost come the Valentine's Day party, I finally was just like, I should introduce her, because I just couldn't stop looking at her. She felt like home to me, and I didn't know why. But I went over, and I'm just like, hey, I'm Amanda, and she was just like me, excited, bubbly. Hey, I'm Cassie, and you know, I shook her hand in that moment and felt literal, and I mean literal, electricity run up my hand. She didn't feel it on her end when I asked her later, but I sure felt it. Well, come to find out, we're soul family. We're really connected. I'm getting chills just talking about it. She's like a soul sister, and I absolutely adore and love her. I don't think she's here. She sometimes pops into my lives here. But I just love her and adore her. But that's an example. You just feel so called or compelled to meet someone or to shake their hand, or when you do, you just feel this electricity, either literal or figurative. That's the vibe you give off to people. They just want to know you. They want to be your soul sister. They want to, really connect with you on a soul level, on a really emotional and mental level as well. Um, but you don't have to do it alone. So people may think, oh, who am I to go up to her? Kind of how we were discussing in your other question. Who am I to go up to her? Well, they are on your level. They are on your soul level. But look, this is the energy they get. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. It's because the vibe you give off is so high vibrational and strong. They're intimidated. There's that intimidation again. And what was I saying about the electricity? Look at the electricity in this card. I love when everything comes together. Yeah, it is amazing. You felt it once too, Czar. And it's funny, I didn't even feel that with Ryan or John or any of my real close soulmate people I can point to in my life. But I did feel when I met John and when I met Ryan, I'm like, I need to get to know that person. It wasn't like, oh, I should. It was, I need to. There may be certain people in your life that do, they become overcome so much with your energy that they just say, screw it, I'm going to go say hi. So there may be those people that, just jump the bound and go over. Oh my God, electricity. Everything you say manifests and resonates. Oh, that's amazing. But look, it's because the reason they still feel this sense of intimidation that's kind of, this is standing between, right? Or this. To me, this is the fragmented soul or pieces of one over soul family, twin flame, even energy, but definite soulmate. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? It's because, the reason they're intimidated is because they're not quite on your level yet. Or they just feel that disconnect because your level, and I'm not saying anyone's better or worse on like a 3D level. This is energy. If you're trying to listen to a radio station on 98.3, but you're tuned down to like 88.7, you're just not going to register. You know what I mean? So you may think, well, I could maybe try to listen to that song on that higher radio station, but I don't even know the first thing to do to get there. But once they start turning that dial and really changing their own vibration and getting into an alignment with you, that's what you'll get. So it's not to say some of these people that are intimidated to meet you won't eventually feel like they're on your level energetically. They may figure it out and do that. But others just may never get there in this life, and that's okay. Divine timing is at play here. I love high vibe people, yes. And, the high vibe people will probably just be instantly attracted to your energy and vice versa. And it's just an easy thing from the start because you put in that effort and they would put in that effort. But if someone has maybe a lower vibration than you, and again, this is no hierarchy. It's not to say they are better or worse spiritually than you. It's just where we're at energetically in any moment. But I think when they get more on it spiritually, they will be vibing on your level. Because the people who are awakened in this world, they feel more alone than those who have a million friends. And they're all shallow connections. A lot of those people with a million friends, they're very shallow connections. It's those people who awaken and they feel so alone. They go through the dark night of the soul. And then they start finding soul tribe members very slowly and surely. And eventually they may find quite a few. And some don't. Some still just find a handful. And that's okay. Maybe your path is just to find a handful. Maybe your path is to find a lot. But let's just get one more word of advice on your first impressions for other people. Fellow travelers. To me, fellow soul family. I mean, I love how this all ties together. Fellow travelers. Support is all around you. So yeah, you do have a lot of soul family connections, soul family members around you. It's just, they're just not quite on that energetic or soul level to really make that good connection at this time. But I think eventually it will happen for sure. I feel so alone in a party because I'm selective with my energy. And every party I went to, it was the same thing for me. And there were just certain people I felt sorry for because I could see that they were very shy or alone as well. So I'd swallow my pride and just go up and talk to them. Even if we didn't have a strong connection, just vibing with someone around a bonfire at a party, just to say hi, just to, help them feel good about themselves that, wow, someone came to talk to me. I feel good. Even if I never saw that person again. Now my left leg has been getting chills a lot during this reading, which is the feminine side. just showing that unconditional divine feminine love to people, even if it doesn't result in a long-term connection as a friend or anything. It's still good to extend your energy to other people just to help bump them up energetically, because they'll be like, wow, I feel good about myself. Someone came and talked to me. I'm not all alone. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you would love that if someone just came up and started talking to you and felt really interested in everything you were saying. So I hope that resonates for you. Panda lover, you here? Otherwise, I think we're going to just jump into our quick little reading. We're definitely keeping this below 4 hours. I definitely didn't plan to go live this long, but we're just going to get, okay, if you're here, if you're listening, if you're watching right now, this message is for you, my friend. If you're watching this on the replay, just as relevant. If you're watching this 4 years from now, just as relevant. Okay. What do all of us listening and watching right now need to know? And if you have a question that you wanted answered earlier and didn't get answered, this could pertain to your question or your situation. You are good enough. Weren't we kind of just talking about this? No one's better or worse than anyone energetically, like on that soul level. No one's better or worse. We're all good enough. We are all souls having human experience. We deserve to feel our own self-love as well. I'm being called now to the self-love deck. Okay, what can we all do to love ourselves a little bit more? Feel that self-love within ourselves. Okay, we've got astrology. Ooh, I love this. So to me, when I was going through my Kundalini awakening, my spiritual awakening, I was diving headfirst into astrology. I would spend hours a day looking up my chart, what the placements meant, what it meant if this planet was in this house and this sign, like really getting down dirty and specific with who I was born. Your especially your Vedic astrology chart is going to tell you your soul's mission. I think Western astrology really fills in the gaps, like what you're here to do as far as like on the 3D realm. But if you want to get your spiritual reason for incarnating, your literal spiritual reason for living, look into your Vedic chart. Vedic astrology or sidereal astrology chart. You can do the free calculator somewhere there online to find that out. But using the two together, Western and Vedic astrology, will really paint a beautiful picture as to who you are and why you incarnated. And really, it'll change your life. The 32 there, a 5, it will really help change your life. So looking more into your own astrology, and then from there, looking into other people in your life's astrology to kind of see what makes them act the way they do, or what makes them tick, or why you love them so much. Maybe you have similar placements to them, especially if your south node is conjunct someone else's anything. Conjunct their south node, their ascendant, their Mars, their anything. That's going to tell you about past life connections with certain people. So if you have an exact or 3-degree orb, either forward or back, that is a very strong soulmate past life connection. But if it's in the same house or exactly opposite or aspecting, square or opposed, all those different aspects, past, if your south node, past life energy, or if your Venus is with their Mars, that's like a soulmate love connection, stuff like that. You can really look into this and discover some amazing stuff about yourself and others through astrology and the stars. Okay, what else do we need to know how to love ourselves better? The gift of command, throat chakra. And I could say a lot about this, but Spirit's like, get the book. There's something cool in there that we need to know. And yet again, another book. I did open this one once. I got this for Christmas this year, so I opened it once to do my own reading. I did a 2-card pull, did my own reading. I opened this one time. So let's just see what this number 19 wants us to know through the book. I normally don't use guidebooks, but they're like, get the book. When they say that, I do it because there's definite messages I would have missed just through what I'm interpreting they're telling me. 19. I opened right to it, didn't even notice. So the gift of command. Speak your truth with loving courage. The purpose of life is to command time and space, the time given and the space designated to you from the get-go for fulfilling your dharma. You just need to show up and keep up, ensuring that your identity, personality, mind, body, and spirit are in your command. Having command of your thoughts is the most effective way to face your life and excel. When you hold positive vibrations, you also attract them. positive words and sounds are very powerful tools for realizing prosperity. This card indicates guidance to focus on learning to truly master all your communications. It's time for you to feel and acknowledge the power of all spoken words, including positive affirmations, the seed sounds, mantras, chanting. Find the courage in your heart to speak honestly with love, to become more sensitive to the way sound shifts energy and what is manifested as a result of those sounds. And as I'm reading that, the band Tool comes to mind. Czar, you know all about that. But there is a song by Tool, their newest album that came out, called Fear Inoculum. That song was like playing in my head as I'm reading that. And I'm getting chills now. So maybe I'll just put it's like a 10-minute and 32-minute song. I do declare. Tool is the band, and the song is called Fear. So maybe listen to that song. Maybe you're going to get some downloads or some additional messages, because Tool, in my opinion at least, is a very, very spiritually tapped, I'm getting major chills now, very spiritually tapped in group or band. Maynard J. Keenan is like a god on earth, if you ask me. And all of his different bands he's been a part of, A Perfect Circle, Tool, and he's been in others that I can just not recall the name off the top of my head. Some of them had some pretty interesting names, but much like Kurt Cobain, Kurt Cobain had some interesting names for bands. One of them was Pen Cap Chew. One of them was Fecal Matter. So I think Pen Cap Chew and Fecal Matter, and not really here for it. But Nirvana, I'm here for it. Like that's a strong name. I love that. And fun fact, Tool was also one of John's favorite bands as well. That and the Misfits, we loved those too. Really, really important song for this past year. Not gonna list their names, but yeah, interesting names. Yeah, I know if I just sat and thought long enough, they'd come to my mind, but they're just escaping me right this moment. But that was our, and we got now step out of your comfort zone on the bottom. So even if this type of music isn't something you'd be interested in listening to, just have a listen through it all the way through, just to see if it gives you any feelings. Especially if you can wear headphones and just kind of be alone and just kind of close your eyes as you listen to the song. Meditate into it. Just see what it makes you feel. If it makes you feel sad or happy or excited or pissed off, whatever it is that comes up, these are emotions that need to purge through and out of you. That's the message I'm really feeling. And because that was a throat chakra card we got from that love deck, this is going to help you be able to speak your truth. This song that was playing in my head as I read that guidebook, that's going to help you get through whatever it is you're going through currently. So I hope that resonated for you guys. I know it resonated for Czar, and I know it resonated for me. And I'm going to probably hop off here, and as I make dinner, put my headphones on and listen to that song. I did meditate to that song the other day, so maybe that's why it came into my head. But there's a reason it did, so I just gave you the information. You can listen to it if you want. I will be live tomorrow after... it'll have to be after 3 p.m. Mountain Time, probably closer to 3:30. But if it's a little later than that, just maybe keep watching. I definitely will be live, but I will be sticking very, very tightly to that 1 hour or less mark, because Spirit is like, you need to challenge yourself and keep your promises. I told myself I would go no more than 2.5 hours today, and look where I'm at, almost 4 hours live, 3 hours, 52 minutes, and 42 seconds. So I'm still here, but I'm fading fast. So I hope you guys had fun with me today. I had a lot of fun, maybe too much fun, and that's why I wanted to stay so long, but I don't feel any headaches coming on. So yeah, you will give me a warning, won't you, Czar? I love that. I know what you mean. I know you didn't mean it like, I'm going to warn you. No, I know how you meant that. I love that. I did really good last time. I went a little over the hour, but not a minute over. It's like an hour and 53 seconds. But I hope I got everyone's question that had super chatted. I do believe we were through that list. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. I think one of these days I'll have a live where we just kind of chat, and I'll read the chat, and we'll just kind of talk about what comes up. If we want to pull cards, if we want to roll astro dice, that might be fun. Maybe I will tomorrow during the live. If we don't get a lot of donations off the top, I will maybe just roll the astro dice for people, just to see like what area or what planet they're really jiving with right now, or what house, whatever planet comes up, whatever house that rules in the chart. Those who are interested in astrology. But I think we could all benefit from that, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll save that though for next Saturday, because then we'd have more time to do it. I wouldn't feel so pressured to just keep going. Oh, thank you. I love your soul. I love your soul too, Lorraine. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Like I said, I love astrology. I'm glad, Alex. That's awesome. So I keep saying I gotta go, and then I keep talking because I love you guys. I don't want to go. I just want to keep hanging out with my buds, right? Well, I will have to go though. So I will. My dog was kind of sniffing at the door, so he needs to go out. So I will leave you guys here. Thanks again, you guys, so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you back here tomorrow live at the Dunn Creative. But if you can't make it tomorrow, no worries. I do have a what to expect for the week ahead to pick a card going live on Monday. And then on Wednesday, I have a self-love reading. No, maybe it's Thursday. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So Thursday, self-love reading going live on Thursday. All the ways you can do more to love yourself better. I love it. I will, yes, go listen to that healing song as well that we had at the end there. Tool, it's called Fear Inoculum by Tool. Go listen. You might love it. You might discover that you really love the music or the vibe. They are very spiritually tapped in and just on it. Like they know what's up. So thanks again, you guys. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow or later this week at one of my pick-a-cards, or maybe next weekend's live. So I love you guys. Have a good day or night. Bye.